Okay,
And
that
you
where
can't
am
do
I?
anything to stop me.
Why is my microphone? Is my microphone? Okay, yes, my phone is being picked up.
There's just a
Hey,
tiny Danny.
tiny Danny in the corner.
Tiny Danny, there's a tiny Chuck too. Look at his head just peeking out of the
Oh,
corner of
wait,
the bottom.
Chuck is there.
Where am I? What the fuck?
You
There's
don't matter.
Reva.
This is the Danny show.
Let's see here. Hold on. Spout
We all know who
capture.
they come back for.
True. Okay, there I am. Yeah, we're waiting on Cheese. Giving Cheese a little bit extra time to get here. While we're also
Put yourself
giving
in front of me, what a slut.
I'm moving y'all where y'all need to go. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, we're hi chat. We're just waiting on. We're giving Cheese a little bit more time, and we're giving Bucket and him some more time as well. That is why we are currently on this screen. We will be on our our normal screen in a moment. For now, I'm trying to put everyone where they need to be.
You're just covering Danny.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure they're the only people here. Actually, no. Does Michael have? Never mind. Does Meowza have a thing? No, they can't be seeing right now due to ad break.
Okay, let's see here. There's a massive Reva. Where is it?
But Reva is small. Didn't you see the post?
I'm working on it.
I'm small. You have Reva, who is small sunshine baby, and Danny, who is tall sunshine baby.
All right, there we go. You go right there.
And Chuck,
taller.
who is Chuck.
Massive fucking Chuck.
Them baby blues.
Actually, you know, here, you just go right
Chuck.
here.
Why am I?
Because you're small.
Oh.
Chuck can go right there. I think that's about right for Chuck. All right. Well,
small.
while we are waiting for the others to get here, I can put on some music while we chat. So, hey everyone, welcome back. First stream since I came back. I hope all of you had a good break from me. Because you are not going to have a break from me for quite some time. I can tell you that much.
Hey.
Looks like, yeah, we're also giving Tristan a minute because I know he said he was walking out for a second too, so that gives him a moment to come back. Pretty much, really the I don't like how Chuck is looking at me.
How do you think we feel all campaign? Just knowing that thing is looking at us.
Fingers. Hey, Tristan, do you like stream right now?
Speaking of that thing.
Oh, there's I see a Silas just appeared.
Silas.
Let me put him where he needs to go.
No.
Mr. President, there's been a second giant.
Oh, all right. Looks like just about everyone is here. Pretty much we're just waiting on
important people.
I just need we're starting with Baka. So if Baka's here, then we're good to go.
I see the most important figures on the screen.
Baka's here. How was your nap, buddy?
I didn't even realize I took a nap.
Oh, that's a mood kind of nap.
All right. Well, since the people that I need to start with are here, I am going to go ahead and put us on the SCP screen. So, talk to you in just a minute, chat. Enjoy the animation.
Yay.
And we are back. Welcome back, my chat and my lovely players. How I missed y'all.
I miss everybody too.
Just to clarify, we are missing Cheese. Cheese will be here in a bit. I believe she said once she's on the drive back, she will hop into the voice chat and she can at least talk with us, and then she can hop into her computer from there. But if y'all are ready, we can go ahead and hop into the recap and we can get things going. Yeah? Okay. I need to turn Baka up.
Yeah, he's talking quiet just because it took forever for us to get the baby down.
I get it, dude. Like I said, I get it. I got a 4-year-old. I got another one on the way. I completely understand. I've been there.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I turned your
And his
volume
mouth
up.
might be full of euro.
I thought you were gonna. That's not the way. Anyway. All right. In that case, let's get started, fellas. Where we last left off, the group had gone to do the plan with Harper, with 05-4, the Null. While doing this, everyone pretty much went and met up with Harper, and it was together from the get-go, except for Danny, still in Chuck's form, who was testing out the limits of Chuck's abilities in the gym. 05-5, the Veil Walker, now also known as Akimitsu, or Aki by Harper, was sent to retrieve you, Danny. And if you recall, you kind of got an idea of how his ability functioned in a way. He entered the veil with you, and upon doing so, you could see that everything looked as if it was normal at first before starting to almost like liquefy and blend into itself, and it was very quickly making you sick to look at.
It made my head hurt.
It did. And you also noticed something strange, considering how you were on the 9th floor or 5th floor, something like that. I can't recall which floor you're on, but you're on one of the lower floors, and you only took about 5 steps, and then you had exited the veil, and you were with the group, which you know was in a completely different room, multiple floors above you. So his ability acts very strangely. You aren't exactly sure how it works just yet. But regardless, the group then got together and made their way to a vehicle that was piloted by autopilot, and traveled to SCP-354, the Blood Lake, with Harper, so that way they could conduct their research. Upon getting there, you would encounter 3 instances of creatures that spawn from 354, being 354-1, -2, and -3. -1 being a tall, skinny creature with claws for hands, and y'all handled him relatively easily. Which then led to the reveal of 354-2, who was a extremely rapid moving creature, moving so quick it almost appeared as if it was teleporting. It also hit like a truck, as Danny found out.
Yeah, poor Danny.
My ribs hurt.
But you were able to deal with it, and then fight.
True. Chuck's ribs hurt.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's Chuck. But then you were able to fight the final creature, 354-3, which was able to get some pretty good hits in, and show you all that 2 things. One, or actually, it showed all of you one thing. It showed Danny 2 things. It showed all of you one thing, being it was a very dangerous creature. If you didn't play your cards right, it very easily could have led to the death of someone, which would have been bad for the other person, being as you were still swapped in each other's bodies. But you were lucky enough that no one died. The second thing that was discovered, which would only be noticed by Danny since you can hear me, is your storyteller has been very nice with you when it comes to creatures and things that can hurt you, and that era has come to an end. So now you're getting the full extent of just what it means to be in this world, and I will no longer be holding back. But anyway, with that, you would all
What
be.
if I gave you candy?
What kind of candy?
What kind of candy do you want?
What do you think I like?
You seem like a fucking
Mhm,
caramel
mhm.
chocolate kind of man.
Danny's dead. So.
All right, so now Chuck's gonna add. So what type of sour crawlers do you want?
There we go. Yeah. I love my gummy candies. But anyway, you would deal with the creatures, and all of you would then be returned back to your normal body. No, says Michael. But all of you would be returned to your normal bodies and be returned to the Foundation. Upon getting to the Foundation, you would have one more talk with with Harper and Akimitsu, basically leading to Aki being forced by Harper to apologize for the things that he said and did to you all some time ago, and was told to give a hug and sincerity to Alexei, which he did. And upon doing so, would whisper to Alexei that what he did was not out of his own necessarily volition. It was him following orders in order to guarantee the safety of the group, stating that he was a friend. Him and Harper were both friends of the group and wanted them to succeed, and just letting them know that there are people out there who don't want that, people who want them dead, people who are their enemies, and that Veilwalker and Null can be trusted. And with that, he would release the hug, and Veilwalker and Null would then disappear, going to start their date that Harper had been speaking about. After that, Gerald had been contacted to know that you were all there, and a prank was played on the poor lad, making him think that it didn't work and you were all still stuck in each other's forms. Only to pull the wool over off from him and revealed, no, everything worked out. You are all back to normal again, of which he was very happy about, and seemed to be very cheerful until he revealed that he was a very perceptive old man and saw the damage dealt to Reva's form, which caused a little bit of an argument, but it was moved on from. Because Silas tried to sneak away, only for a wall of golden sand and dust to appear in front of him, blocking his escape. As Gerald,
For the record, that was absolutely
that was you?
Danny who was trying to leave.
Sorry,
I just told him it was a good try.
Yeah. That's right. It's been a while. Been basically 2 weeks. All right.
You good. I just want to make sure it was everyone knows Danny is the dumbass who was like,
So,
I could maybe just walk away from this.
Yeah, he blocked your escape because he said that he still had some things to talk to you all about, but specifically he did have something to speak about in private with Silas. That is where I was remembering that. That is where we left off, and that is where we will pick back up. So let me go ahead and put us back on. I believe we were in level 1, or at least yeah, there we were. All right, let me go ahead and activate this scene for y'all, and let me go ahead and throw Gerald onto the board for you all. Where is Gerald? Where are you, my old man?
That's
there
my
he is.
dad.
All right, I need to redo his art though. He's
You're my dad.
Woogie.
Thank you.
All right, but yeah, so like I said, that's where we left off. That's where we'll pick back up. So he just said, that he wanted to speak to. Well, yeah, I'll just say it again in character. So Gerald looks at all of you and just says, all of you are fine to go off on your own and get some rest for the time being. I do need to speak with all of you in private at some point, but Silas, I think it is most pertinent that I start with you first. Would you rather head to your room before we conduct this talk?
Silas is just gonna... It's like his eyes widen a little bit, being singled out, and he's like, yeah, we'll go to the room.
All right. You can go ahead and head there, and I will meet you all there. And with that, he looks at the rest of the group and goes, as for the rest of you, like I said, feel free to go to your rooms, go to the cafe, or whatever. Get some rest and relaxation. For now, you will actually have some well-guaranteed and well-deserved rest. There are no foreseeable tests for the future. I have a lot that I need to figure out. Reva, dear, I got you this. And he will reach into his pockets and he pulls out a new phone since you wrecked your other one in Alexi's body.
Yeah.
And he hands it to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll take better care of this one.
That?
It is a... Well, actually, yes, it has Pong and Brick Breaker. Wow!
Yeah,
No.
Reva will actually flip open the phone first and just check through the content to make sure everything's in there.
Yeah, it's an exact replica cup. It's an exact replica down to the cup, down to the contacts listed in the phone. You can tell he basically got to work on this thing immediately from whenever you had left.
Yeah, she'll, after checking through everything, she'll nod her head and flip it closed, put it back in the satchel. She will make a mental note to probably try and ask Alexi for, like, his number, just in case of emergencies, but obviously Alexi's not here right now, so she can't do that.
Understandable. Yeah, so with that, he will, just nod his head in response to your thanks before looking at the rest of the group and say, I am going to go have my talk with Silas now. Like I said, feel free to do whatever you wish. I will find you when I'm done here. I feel we should all speak again as a group later, but for now I'd rather speak to you all one at a time. I will say, you all have been doing great work. For the tests that you have been involved in, you have given me satisfactory results. Even if they are not exactly what I'm looking for, you have been giving me results in ways that I did not ask for, and results are results, and I will not complain about that. As for your performance with each other in general, that is something that we will talk about later as a group. Just know that I am proud of this group that I have put together. You have not disappointed me. And with that, he will give you a small nod of his head and a small, like, little tip of his hat. And he will walk off to follow Silas to Silas's room to speak to him.
Reva, well, she'll watch Gerald go for a minute before she will look over to Chuck and Danny and say, perhaps it's in your best interest if you go see Nurse Dagon, considering you both got pretty injured during the fight.
That was my thinking. I mean, I think I, being Chuck, took a worse hit than Chuck being me took. But, most things hurt right now, so I want to see a nurse.
Yes, I do think regardless of the severity of your injuries, you should go see Nurse Dagon, see if she can help you out. I was, I guess, lucky to, and she'll look down at the very
The fucking
torn,
hole.
the torn, definitely bloody area where her body was stabbed. Question though, was it just like the shirt that it was stabbed, or did it go through the coat, like, and the shirt?
It was just the shirt. It hit you at an angle that it would have missed your overcoat. I know why you're asking.
Okay.
And it would have just gotten the shirt.
Some
Okay.
asshole in the chat's trying to take
Yeah,
Thank you for the water.
she'll move the coat over so it's kind of hiding the wound a little bit better. And she'll go, I should probably get some rest. She, throat died. Damn. Reva does look very, very tired from, having to use her ability and everything. She's like, I should rest for a bit.
Yeah. You should definitely go and rest and not go finish your conversation with the guy you were talking to before the body transfer thing. You should do that when you're like at full strength.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone remembered 2847 before I had to.
Cheese just said that she'll be on like 5 or so minutes, so
Perfect.
I'll wait because she did want to say something to Alexi too.
Yeah. If anything, we can say, like when everyone else is starting to leave, that what happens between you and Alexi can happen in congruency.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do believe unless Chuck does have other plans he would like to accomplish, I'm just going towards Nurse Dagon.
Chuck, you going?
Chuck will probably follow. Though
Okay.
Chuck is not really bothered by his injuries.
Reva will turn to look at Bray real quick and be like, I did not forget about you. I know we talked about a certain somebody. But do you mind if we wait just a tad bit longer before we do so? I would like to get a little bit of rest to be in full energy to meet him again.
Yeah, I agree. I would also like to chill for a minute before that. So.
Yeah, you did do quite a bit, which that was really impressive, actually.
I don't know how I did it. I just did. I'll figure it out someday, maybe.
Adrenaline's a crazy thing.
True.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Yeah, is your face okay? I know that Silas got hit with something while he was still in your body. Does your face hurt?
No. Low-key, I forgot. No. I know I got hit by Alexi's fist.
Well, I just wanted to say, if you also are sore injured, then maybe it wouldn't hurt if you also go see Nurse Dagon, but at least as far as I can see, I don't see any bruises or anything.
Perfect. Didn't want that.
But yes, once we are both recovered, I'll find you, or you can try and find me, or we'll find each other at some point and arrange to meet Kane if he's available.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna go take a nap, and then she's gonna walk away and head towards wherever. I don't know.
Yeah, towards your dorm, heading towards the elevators to go down. Okay. Yeah. I'd say at this point, that's whenever you probably have your talk with Alexi, Reva. So we will hop to a different group for now.
Yeah.
To give y'all some time.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, I see Cheese will be on in a second.
Let's see here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 groups. I'm just gonna roll D4 and see who I get. Okay, where's my D4? I don't see a D4. Let me open up my bag of dice, where I have significantly less dice than an entire popcorn bucket. Alright, there's a D4. Alright, let's see here. That is... Okay. Well, in that case, Silas. Let's go to your room, buddy. Let's see here. I believe it's level 5 rooms, dorms. And all of you have characters here, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's all of you right there. Okay, let me throw Gerald on here. Where are you? Here. Okay. So you, of course, would get to your room before Gerald would get there. As he did say, you could, go there first, and he would be there in just a moment. So is there anything that he would be doing before Gerald does show up?
Silas walks in initially, and he's looking at his bed. He's like, "That looks really nice," but Gerald's gonna come here soon. And so Silas is gonna look around and make sure all of his stuff is tidy. He's organizing notes. He's closing his books.
You gotta show you're put together.
Yeah. He's. I'm not traumatized. I'm okay. I'm capable.
So I'd say, yeah, you're doing that, and probably about 10 minutes into doing that, that's when you hear the knock on the door.
Silas jumps and he falls on the floor. It's like, 1 minute. Just organizes some stuff, and he gets up to the door, and he opens the door quick and trying to act like nothing happened, but he definitely looks like he's probably out of breath a little bit.
Yeah, thank you for the subscription, Em. That was a pie. It's still not showing. It's supposed to be a fucking trapinch, and it's still not. I need to fix that. It's supposed to be a trapinch that sticks to my face. But whatever, I'll fix that. I know what's causing it. I'm just lazy.
Yeah, fuck.
Shut up. So yeah, when the door opens, you see Gerald. She's just standing there, that same, I cannot express how accurate his expression of his face is, in the drawing. He's just looking at you like that, he doesn't seem to show any signs that he either noticed the sound of you falling over or that he cared. He just stares at you for a moment before kind of may I walk in?
Yeah. Go ahead. Make yourself at home. I don't know what to say with the. I've been alone in this dorm for a while.
I'm aware, Silas. I have been here for a very long time. I have a very detailed record of everyone to ever enter this facility, for how long,
Right,
and how whoever have left.
right. Of course you do. But anyway, what's up?
Well, this is a matter of security, he's going to say. And as he does, he walks in and shuts the door behind him and actually locks it. And you see he kind of looks around for a moment before he begins to feel around your desk, running his hands along the top, the back, the sides, underneath it. You see he goes over to the lampshade. He's checking that too. You can tell what he's doing. He's looking for any type of bugs or audio or video monitoring devices in your room. And after a moment of doing so, he goes, okay, we are fine to talk. Now, Silas, I have received a rather troubling report from security. Yesterday, before you and the group went on your little venture with Harper, I was told of an unauthorized entry into your room.
What? I'm the only one who goes in here, so I don't.
I'm aware. So do you have any idea of who could have entered your room without a proper authorization?
I really don't clue.
1 second. I do need you to make me a check. And you know exactly what check it is.
Ghosts.
Ghost.
I need you to make me a deceive check, please.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I need to get out this man's dice for his opposing. Let's see.
That's a lot of dice.
Nice.
No, that was just me
Two
pulling my
explosions.
dice out to get ready to roll. Let's
You're
see
like, God
here.
damn,
Okay.
Gerald.
All right.
Okay. So
Okay.
that will be one of these.
I
That
love
would
that
be
Silas
these.
did not get a 14.
One of these. when you're done, go ahead and say your roll out loud and send it in the chat, in the Foundry chat for me, if you would. One of these.
Okay.
One of these. One of these.
Silas got
one of these.
a respectable 16.
16.
Okay. Let's see what he gets.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Now, yes, you can now say that sounded like a lot of dice.
Why does it sound like they roll with more dice every time?
Because
That
the
sounds like a
guy,
lot of
I'm a little
dice.
scared.
he looks at you for a moment. His eyes begin to narrow. And then he just takes a deep breath and goes, I see. Well, in that case, if anything comes to mind about who could have possibly came into your room without permission, please let me know. Because what troubles me is that not only was whoever the individual to come in here did it without proper authorization to your room, they did it without proper authorization to enter the facility as a whole. And that is a massive breach in security.
Yeah, you'll be the first to know.
Good. Very good. The other thing that I wish to speak to you about, and I will keep this
Under his
between-
breath, he goes, "There's more."
But wait, there's more.
No, wait, there's more. I'm sure you can tell, but I am a rather perceptive individual. Oh, I see.
Ah, God,
Incredibly
like,
perceptive.
screaming.
Why am I being yelled at? What did I do?
You were late.
I was making you dinner.
But anyway,
Shut
he
up.
says, as you can tell, I'm a rather perceptive individual. So, I have something that I wish to speak to you about, and I will not let the others know. Until perhaps
Okay.
you decide. Your neck, dear sir.
Oh, right. How much do you know about that?
Not a lot. I only see, or rather should I say, saw it. Now, I am by no means a medical expert, but I do not need a PhD to know that a man does not leave this facility with no metal plating on the back of his neck, and then come back only several hours later with a fresh, polished piece of steel, now one-to-one with his skin.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of just started happening. I felt it before we left, but it wasn't visible until after. And I think I know who did it, but I don't know really how to deal with it.
Might I ask who this individual is? Perhaps I could aid you in this venture.
I don't know. You might be able to see her?
Huh. May I have more elaboration on this, Silas? You are perplexing me.
Silas is gonna, like, just kind of look off into a corner and just be like, hey, Rose, can you make yourself visible for the nice old man?
She is silent for a moment. Before she does begin to make herself known, but you kind of get an idea of what he would be seeing, whereas you see her almost completely corporeal, physical, solid, through and through.
Yeah.
He is seeing her somewhat, a little more transparent, almost like a traditional kind of ghost.
Mm-hmm.
He stares at her for a moment before he actually kind of squints his eyes, almost as if, actually, I won't tell you that unless you want to roll and see see if you can get a grasp of the expression he's showing, which if you do would be a intuition check.
Oh, great. I'll probably get a 14, but I'll
Probably get a 14. The legendary Silas 14.
A 14
thing.
Silas
Silas
unheard of.
That was 14.
Oh,
Silas
that exploded.
Hey, every
Wow.
time your dice explodes, you have a good chance of not getting that 14.
Yeah,
Silas
I
14.
did not get the
was
14. What was it?
13.
Intuition, right?
Intuition.
No, Silas got a 15.
Hey, that's one better. That's one better. We're going up in this world, everyone. We're going up in this world.
But he's working his way down. He rolled a 16, then a 15. Next
did.
one's gonna be a 14.
Oh, God
He's
damn
going
Silas.
back.
He's going back.
Oh, God, Silas, come on.
I will say,
Let's try.
the expression you're able to kind of to grasp from him is that it's very similar to the look of someone like that the face that someone makes when they're looking at someone that is vaguely familiar to them, as if he thinks he's seen this girl before.
Silas kind of like squints, and it's just, do you know this person?
Perhaps. I can't say for sure. I know a lot of people. Her name, by chance, would it happen to be Rose?
Yeah, that's her name.
Peculiar.
Or at least that's what she responds to.
You say that it is her that is causing this change to your physiology.
Well, it was... I asked her to help us out there. And she told me that there was going to be something I had to do.
I see. I
And
will look.
now I have this.
I will look further into the matter. For now, I recommend you do a bit of research on your own. Because it
Okay.
is very similar to someone I once knew. Research a deity known as McCain.
John?
Okay, McCain. And Silas will go over to his book, and he's just gonna jot the name down. He's like, so, is there any info you're gonna give me right now, or are you just...
I would
waiting?
rather not get your nerves up, because this could very well be a different scenario. Because, as I said, I knew someone with a very similar experience. And truthfully, I think telling you what happened to them in the end, when we're only acting on a hunch, would rile you up for no reason, if it ended up being something else. For now, just do your own research. Tell me if the signs are fitting of what you are feeling, and we can converse more about it later.
Okay. And Silas is gonna look over to the corner of the room where Rose is and just say, you can hide away now.
She begins to do so, but you notice that she is staring daggers at Gerald. And while that's not, non-normal.
Uncommon of her.
Yeah, that's not uncommon of her. It's different for him. It's not just her eyes, it's her entire body posture. She looks like she's treating this man with the same level of hostility as she did 354-3. But he does not see this, as she makes that expression more as she's fading out of his view. Once she's gone, he is silent for a moment, looking at where she once stood, before he clears his throat and looks at you, saying, Anyway, that is all I wish to speak to you about. He then reaches into his coat pocket and he pulls out a pocket watch that he clicks a button on and it opens, and he checks the time. Before he snaps it shut and puts it back into his pocket, he says, I would like to speak more, but I have rather pertinent business that I need to make sure that I'm present for. Do some research on your own and get some rest. I will reach out to all of you again if anything comes up. If for any reason that you need to speak to me before I need to speak to you, find Reva. She has my contact.
Okay. I'll do that.
With that, he turns and he makes his way out of your room.
And Silas breathes for the first time during the whole conversation.
Okay.
And then he's going to
My
look at the
bad.
book with the name that came there.
Mm.
And Silas is going to go, where have I heard that before?
Mm-hmm. Okay. If there's anything else you'd like to do, let it be known. Otherwise, we're going to hop over to Danny and Chuck.
Nope. Go ahead.
All right. So, with that, let's hop into the infirmary. And where's these two boys? Let me drag y'all in here. Make sure that everyone else has a token on screen so they can see, which I believe you'll all... Are we missing one? Okay, yeah. No, we're not. Okay. All right, so yeah, Danny, Chuck. So you make your way into the infirmary, and when you get there, you see that Dagon is actually not in her office. Let me move her out of the way, actually. She's currently not there.
I can't see it. I can't see the tokens.
What the fuck? Why? You're right there.
I can't
Here.
see anything.
Let me take you off and put you back on. Dude, now can you see?
No.
What the fuck? Did it? Oh, goddamn! It didn't save it. Yeah. It's because it didn't save the change I made to ownership. There. Now can everyone see?
Oh,
There we go.
yeah. I was wondering why both Alexi and Reva were orange boxed for me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It didn't save the change. But anyway, Tristan, Ryan. So like I said, you make your way into Dagon's office, and Dagon's not there. She's gone. Her office is unlocked, though, so you already just walked right in.
I'm gonna look and see if there are any, like, office hour slips around.
There's not. You see nothing with the schedule. You just see, like, she was there recently because her computer is all open and logged in, and you see some some documents on the desk that was recently written on. And you even see like people, you know, like a guy asleep on one of the like nurses' beds, you know, like the office beds. But you don't see her.
Pause real quick. Did you say that Nurse Dagon left her fucking computer logged on while she walked away? This is IT security 101.
Yeah,
we're in the fucking SCP Foundation.
Why do you think Milton hates him so much?
Got so passionate about it.
Wow.
Listen, I've worked some security in my time. Okay, what does she have on her screen, just like from a passing glance?
From a passing glance, you see medical records open.
Okay, I'm not looking at people's PII. That's kind of fucked up.
From a specific thing, I just want to say.
I didn't.
No. You would say this because you would catch your eye easier on information about yourself. It is your medical record that is open.
I don't look at people's PII. That's fucked up.
I'm just letting you know like, that you would see your name. So if you don't still want to look at that, that's fine. I'm letting you know that you do see your name.
Nurse Dagon scares me. I'm not I'm not right?
I think she scares everybody a little bit.
Oh well. Chuck, I'm gonna take a nap right here, and hopefully Nurse Dagon finds me. As I go lay down in one of the racks that isn't occupied by someone.
What are you doing, Chuck?
Chuck's gonna kind of look down, look at the his kind of beaten and bloody clothing, and go, and also take a bed or take a lay down in one of the bedroom.
I am probably actively making a mess of the bed, but it's a medical ward. Yeah, that happens.
So, you both are laying in the bed, and Danny, as you're laying there, are your eyes are both y'all's eyes closed?
I'd say, like I said, I'm taking a nap, so I lay down and probably within 10 seconds they're just like.
Gotcha. Chuck, are your eyes closed or are they open and just seeing the room around you?
Oh no, they're open.
You're seeing.
Okay, so you would see from underneath Danny's bed as two arms slowly begin to reach out from under the cloth and reach up towards Danny's face, and then just poke him in his cheeks.
I slowly pat one of the hands right before it pokes me. Fire, Dagon.
As you then hear her say, "That was a test to see if you were a good people and would have gone through my computer." To which she then rolls out from under the bed and stands up and dusts herself off.
Dagon, you little freak.
Leave her alone.
No, it's okay. I love her too, but she is a freak.
Leave that little guy alone.
Danny goes from he laid down for about 2 seconds, and you see him very reluctantly and painfully raise up into a sitting position, groaning like an old man because things hurt.
Things hurt.
She looks at you as you're doing this, and then looks over at Chuck, and both of you look beaten and battered, but of course she knows Chuck isn't the one to react. He's just gonna deal with it. And she looks over at you and goes, I take it that
you got a raid.
I take it that you are we got a raid! Rosie!
Raid!
Ah!
Rosie! Yeah.
Hi Raiders! Hi Rosie! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in. You came
hello.
to see one of my favorite NPCs interacting with the group. Thank you for showing up. I hope you had a good stream, Rosie. I'm so glad I got Ceribot shout out to work. Fuck yeah. All right, cool. But yeah, so she looks and goes, I take it that things did not go too well for you.
I mean, I'm in my body again, so that's a solid bonus. But I did get smacked the fuck out of.
Oh, hold on, sorry, I got a fly in my face. I can't see anything.
Got smacked the fuck out of.
It's right in the middle of my fucking face. I can't see anything. Thank you for the Rosie. Oh wait, they're coming for you. What are the Rosie Pohards? Rosie Pohards, Big Bub coming for your buns. The commission's done. What? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look at that later.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like some.
Hey guys, yeah, the stream's gonna go on pause.
Can we get some?
You can't make me wait to see that. You can't make me wait to see it.
Everyone, get some Lena hypes in chat. Get some Lena hypes and pogs in chat for Rosie. We love Rosie here. Thank you, Rosie. I'm so excited to look. I can't wait to see it. Lena pog, Lena hype. Woo! Oh my gosh, look at them bouncing around. They're everywhere. Hey, I'm not looking at it till after stream's over too, all right? It's not just you. All right, where were we? Dagon.
Nurse Dagon was saying I was gonna be a spy. She was testing me.
Yeah. So she goes, but since you have passed the test, I will happily take care of you.
Thanks.
Just simply lay your back down and close your eyes and get some rest.
Sammy is getting a rest.
And with that, you see Chuck. She turns to look at you and goes, Mr. Chuck, would you close your eyes, please? I have a cognitive performance anxiety.
Chuck shuts his eyes.
Grazie. And with that, she turns back to you, Danny, and you hear the rummaging of medical supplies. In fact, you hear medical supplies that let me know and I can post region since it's not too explicit. Okay. Yeah, so she begins to get to work, but you notice that she's pulling out, you hear the sounds of medical supplies that don't really make sense for what she's doing. You hear the sound of scissors, click, snip. You hear the sound of multiple scalpels dinging against each other, the sloshing of some liquids, and then she kind of puts her hands onto you and where you're hurting, and almost gives what sounds like to feel like a bit of a massage, to which she then takes her hands off, and then you hear the squirting of a lotion, and then I kind of clap her right against her hands. Bitch, there I go. All right, thank you for that. And as she does so, starts to massage the damaged parts of you again. You feel yourself getting exponentially better. And by the time she's done,
that's not good shit.
And by the time she's finished, you can put your HP all the way back to full. And you feel good as new.
I think that's a solid 21 points of healing. I didn't check the most recent number.
It's an ancient Italian technique.
The ancient Italian techniques.
Ancient Italian technique.
And with that, she then goes over to Chuck, and the same thing. You hear the rummaging of supplies and things like that, which is strange because she already had the supplies out. So why did she come and just get an entirely different set and start rummaging through them when she's literally you're 5 feet away from Danny?
Because they have to be sterile.
Yeah, I suppose we'll go with that explanation. And you same thing, right? But you actually get a bit of a different treatment. You actually do kind of feel some of a scalpel here or there, but it doesn't bother you. She kind of makes a little incision, kind of puts on some gloves. That thing where you pull on the gloves and then you pull it back and let's you let go and let it snap. You hear that as she grabs grabs the tools that are used to separate skin. I can't think of what they're called. She grabs one of those, and you hear kind of and then you hear it getting tossed onto the floor as she just opens the cut with her fingers, her gloved fingers, and then goes, that is no good. Let's see here. Chuck, you have too many broken things. May I just can I just take those out of there?
You're very fucking broken, Chuck.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. And she just starts to like pull broken shit out of your body, like broken bones and shit like that. She's just pulling them out. And then she begins to stitch your wounds back together. Before saying anything, you feel a massage being given on your damaged parts. And just like with Danny, set your HP back to full. After only a few moments, you feel right as rain. And she then steps back, claps her hands, and goes, okay, and with that, both of you are back to normal. You can continue to rest here if you would like, or you can go on your way.
Thanks, nurse. I'm just gonna head back to my room and take a nap there. Unless the plot needs anything.
I would say, as you like say that, like I'm assuming you open your eyes and sit up, Danny.
Yeah.
This bitch is covered in blood from like head to toe. She's drenched in it. You can only assume from what she was doing to Chuck.
Danny is slightly nauseous.
And you know, it's just like a big
Can
old
Danny look over? Can Chuck be completely clean?
Chuck is completely clean. Somehow she got herself completely covered in blood, looking like Markiplier at the end of Iron Lung, but Chuck is completely clean.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But how much lighter is Chuck right now than he previously was?
Don't worry about that, he's fine. All right, Chuck, do you go to the cafe, your room, your dorm, or gym, I mean?
Food.
Nap time.
Oh, nap time.
All right. So,
Food.
both of you make your way to your dorms to get some rest too. So
The
with that,
eternal hunger rest.
we'll go to the only two people not in their dorms right now, which are Alexi and Reva.
Whoa. Impossible.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, you two take it away. I'm getting my Dr. Pepper out the fridge.
Okay. The first thing Reva's gonna do as the others start like heading out, she's gonna reach down and pick up Alexi's coat that Gerald tossed over her shoulder and walk over and hand it back to him, and she goes, obviously that didn't work.
I didn't think it would.
Yeah, I forget how perceptive Gerald can be, but thank you for trying, at least. And she'll hand it back to him, and again, just pull her own coat over it, over the torn clothing. And again, she looks really, really tired after what she did. But she'll look up at him and goes, before I leave, because I definitely need sleep.
Yeah.
Gerald did give me a new phone. And I was wondering if you want to put your contact in here, just in case of emergencies.
I don't see why not. I don't know why you would want to call me for an emergency, but alright.
Well, just in case, in the event we're separated and I need to get a hold of you and...
In the need you need me to beat the shit out of someone?
Sure, we'll put it like that. And she'll reach down into the satchel, pull out her phone, and flip it open till she gets to the page where he can put the numbers in and just...
a flip phone? Is this still a flip? Lexi's gonna take it, look down at it, look up at her.
It's like a very
the
modern...
most judgmental stare he can muster.
Listen, it's not anything special. It's purely just for contacting people.
I can't even watch
Though
YouTube on this thing.
He did say there's a couple of games on there, but I really don't have the time for
most
games.
you're getting is fucking Worm and Minesweeper, man.
It's
Or
Snake,
like whatever people call it these days.
I don't know.
Yeah, he said Pong and Brick Breaker.
Yeah.
That's what Alexi said. Oh,
Like I said,
gosh.
it's just purely for communication, that's all. Again, I don't have really the time for games, so that doesn't really matter to me.
And he's gonna, take it, and he's gonna like, kind of like lean back, so he's like pressing his shoulders against the wall, like hunching to type his number in. But can I go through the phone?
I would say I'm assuming excuse me, Reva would not want that to happen, so you'd need to be sneaky about that.
No.
More than likely.
So what would be a good role for that? What do you, well, okay, yeah, I guess I'll ask you this. What is higher for you? Or whichever one is higher, stealth or thievery? I'm okay with either. Reva, for you would be an awareness check. For you would be an awareness. Yeah, yeah.
So awareness is perception. So this, and this.
X.
This, and this, they say. Oh no.
These two, this one.
Okay, so
That explodes.
nothing exploded on mine.
That one also explodes.
Uh-oh.
I need another.
Hey, Reva, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. I mean, it's decent. Do you want me to say it out loud, or do you want me to put it in the chat, or both?
Chat, please.
Okay.
Let me add.
Oh. Oh.
Wait. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. The lettering on this is blurry. That also exploded.
Oh,
Oh no. I don't.
Sorry, my Alexi dice are like the numbers on them aren't fully painted in. I need to like go in and repaint.
Oh
them.
my god, yeah, that's I cannot read that.
So I gotta go and repaint them. I have my own gold paint that I'm gonna use. That is... What is that? That's a... Hey, Reba.
what?
It's a 21.
No way.
So, I will tell you how much you were able to gather was going to be equivalent to how much higher you rolled than her. So,
Yeah,
you won't get a whole lot. But you do get a couple. Let me pull up my notes here. One moment. Where is my... Okay.
I'm just trying to get the hot deets.
You was trying to spy on me, man. I did nothing wrong.
Listen,
I'm
he
Sunshine
likes
Baby!
computers. He is a computer freak. This man's gonna be handed something that is computer-based, i.e. a phone. He's going to go through it.
Okay.
That's my personal information there.
Well, next
Okay.
time, don't give it to a stranger.
Yeah, don't
So-
give it to Alexi. Not
Alexi.
even just a stranger. Don't give it to Alexi.
So, Lexi, as you type in, your name and number, you do take a moment to scroll and see other names that are in her contact list. And you
Pull up my notes.
are able to see 3 names. You see, like, there's a pretty large list of names in this phone. But you see the top 3 that you're able to see first are someone named Agnes Rousseau, which I will send in the general chat.
I found my missing Reva dice. There it is.
You
What session
see
number is this?
8?
7.
7?
7 or 8.
So anyway, you see Agnes Rousseau. You see Timothy Cunninger.
Okay.
And
I don't think I know.
you see, of course, Gerald Wright.
Okay.
For booty calls.
Excellent. Hit that. Just a real quick question for the DM. Can he
Yes.
go and check if there is any like high score on any of the games?
I'll let you
And
check
I wonder-
one. Brick Breaker or Pong?
Pong.
What would what would Reva's win-loss ratio on Pong be?
Honestly, probably like a 50-50. Again, she really doesn't play the games on her phone. She just, on a very rare occasion, might open one up. So I'd say there's just about 50-50 win-lose ratio.
You see like 6 games played, 3 wins, 3 losses.
He's just gonna play a quick game.
Jesus Christ. Okay, at this point, you're seeing him just tapping away on your fucking phone.
Alexi?
One second.
What are you
I'm about
doing?
to win this game of Pong. Shut up.
Give that back. Reach out.
Ow, come on. Anyway,
Alright.
you got my number now. Yeah, just, text me. I prefer texts to calling, but if you feel the need to call, you can.
Yeah, I mean, I also prefer texting, to be honest, but in the case of a extreme emergency, then yes, I will call you.
Yeah, extreme emergency, but if
Yeah,
you ever just need someone punched in the face, just message me. I'm always checking my phone. It's always on me.
Okay. She actually is going to just quickly scroll down to where Alexi's contact is, click it, and just send a message that just says, hi. So she has her number.
He's gonna pull his phone out and make the emoticon dick.
Gotcha.
the equal
beautiful.
signs and the D.
I don't want to know. I shall flip it closed and put it back in the satchel and lock it up. Well, I suppose if there's nothing else that you need from me, Lexi, I really need a nap.
Yeah, go the fuck out.
Yeah.
I did kind of use your body to its limit there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's healed, there's no additional scars or anything, but
Bro,
even if there was, it's not the first.
some asshole in the chat's trying to tell you to drink water.
I'm not drinking water, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper.
Good enough.
Speaking of what, I do apologize. I did end up giving your face a bit of a nosebleed, but that's easy to take care of.
It's only gonna become a problem if, they become frequent. If that's the case, I will come after you.
Good to know. And she's just gonna turn on her heel and start making her way back towards the elevator so she can go back to her dorm and take a nap.
Okay, I just want to ask, Buck, it was the sad violin for the nosebleed.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, so with that, you also begin to head to your dorm to get some well-deserved rest. Alexi, I just need to ask because I remember how pertinent it was before. I'm assuming you're going to message Brick.
Yeah, he's gonna message him. He's gonna
Get that lore.
Let's see, what's he gonna? He's gonna type out, "Hey, old man, talk?" ?
He answers immediately, but with just a single text saying, "Not right now."
And he's gonna type girlfriend ?
It takes a minute for him to answer this time. And you see several messages. The first one says, fuck yourself. The second message says, no. The third message says, big things are coming. And I'm dealing with it right now.
Uh-oh.
Coming ? Like a dick ?
Oh my god. Take a shot for every dick joke made this session.
Oh, jeez.
Your
You
flask
immediately see the moon icon pop up on the thing that the signals he put his phone on do not disturb.
Ah, you bitch. And he's gonna send a middle finger emoji and then send just call when available. And he's gonna put his phone away and he's probably gonna head to his dorm.
Okay. So, with that, everyone heads to your dorms. Like I said, to go get some well-deserved rest. You have been through quite a few tests. You just went through a pretty tough first fight. And some of you did things that you didn't know you could do before with your abilities and learn new things. And so you have a lot on your mind to think about. As night comes, you begin to rest, get some sleep, and relax. And I wish I could say you're able to get a well-deserved, full-on rest. But unfortunately, you're not. Because the entire facility would then click on its loudspeakers, its intercom system, as you hear the voice of Colonel Jonah Merrick, the head of the facility, the head of security, as well as the head of the facility of Site 83. He's silent for a moment before he clears his throat and says, "This is Colonel Jonah Merrick. I apologize for this rather late and sudden message. But I do require all personnel on site or level 1 urgently. D-class as well. Please get there as soon as possible. Thank you." And then your intercom system clicks off.
Uh-oh. That mega bad.
Yeah. No shit.
I was having a really good dream, man.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, Reba,
Okay.
I assume we're all still in our dorms at the second
Yeah.
one when the announcement was going off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reba, who had been like laying on her stomach, cuddling a pillow, like lifts her head up, just like, what? Fucking, oh man. And she's gonna look over at the opposite bed to see if Kondraki's there.
You see, he is there, and he's just laying like wide awake now, looking up at the ceiling. And you can tell he's not happy with the fact that, Kondraki's he's a busy man. He's a very busy guy. So he doesn't get to sleep very often. So the fact that his sleep is being interrupted, and it's apparently important enough that he has to be at this announcement, he's not happy.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either, but the sooner we all get up there, then the sooner we can all go back to bed. And she'll just throw off the covers and
Oh boy.
stand up.
He turns his head to look at you with like the speed of and as like he turns to look at you, he goes, "You look me dead in my fucking eyes and you tell me if you think an announcement like that's gonna be easy to sleep after."
She just shrugs, and then she's gonna, I'm assuming because she's urgent, it's urgent. They really don't have time to like get ready, so she's just going up there in her pajamas.
Yeah, he's doing the same. I mean, like he gets up, he's just wearing like his pajama pants, and like he doesn't like have a shirt on either. He just grabs his lab coat, just throws it on over him, like, and he just walks out with you.
Is D-class even allowed to wear pajamas, or are we just always in our...
No, you're always in your jumpsuit. You're always in your jumpsuit.
Yeah.
We're actually not allowed to even shower, guy. We shower with the jumpsuit on.
Yeah, it gets moldy really
I'm washing
fast.
me in my clothes.
I'm washing me in my clothes.
That'll be
We
in
just-
the next Vine compilation.
We just put you in the anomalous dishwasher. That way you and your clothes get washed and dried at the same time.
I mean, it would not surprise me if they have some machine they just have all the D-class walks through every day.
But I'm not a dish.
They don't care.
Dishwashers are for dishes.
All right, so Reva, you are making your way there. Anyone else having any conversation with anyone or doing anything specific before they make their way to the level 1 floor?
Mr. DM, I got a question.
Yes.
Is Lexi's roommate in the room at all?
I would say, yeah, probably. I would say so, yeah. Still waking up.
For once.
Mhm.
Alexi's just gonna kind of look over at him and goes, "Hey, we really have to go to that, don't we?"
I mean, I don't wanna, but it's either that or, we start getting put on the list where it's one bad mistake and we become D class, and I don't really feel like becoming Monster Chow.
Oh, yeah. Fair. Fuck. He's gonna get up and pull a blanket over his shoulders, because he doesn't really wear much of anything to bed other than his boxers. So he's like, I'm not putting clothes on. He's gonna wrap himself up in his blanket and start heading out.
Okay. So, you two there.
Yeah. Danny doesn't really say anything to anyone in particular, but as he's getting up, all groggy, he's like, "Why do they even make me go to these? They know I can hear."
You see, Danny, it's because I need everyone there for the plot.
I know, but I can pick it up later.
No, you can't. I'll make one of them throw you in the cell with 682.
But why? I'm getting up. I'm going. You don't have to threaten me, you cunt.
Wow.
Look, it's better me than the other narrator you got that one time, all right? Come on.
Yeah. At this point, Danny has gotten to the room. This entire conversation was out loud for any other D-class to hear.
Yeah. Well, speaking of D-class... Oh?
The only thing for Silas is that since there wasn't enough time to get ready, he didn't really change.
He's still the same clothes.
He was stuck thinking on the name, but he doesn't have his coat on, and his hair is
just
even more messy than usual.
Yeah.
But he has
designer.
he has he comes out of his room. There's a bunch of note paper that just flies out of his room. He's like, I'll get it later.
All right. So yeah, you do that and you start to make your way out. I'd say as you open the door and just the mess kind of tumbles out the door, a passing doctor would have been walking by. Dr. Bright, actually, or not Bright. Sorry, not him. Gears. Dr. Gears would have been walking by, and he looks at you for a moment. His time, his old man, stern glare he always has. He kind of just stops, looks at you for a second, looks at the papers on the floor, looks back up and just goes, and then just turns and keeps walking.
It's gonna be don't even say anything.
He just keeps walking. So, with that, you make your way there. And speaking of my other two D class, because most of the D class share a relatively similar dorm room with either one another or very next to each other, would either of my two D class, Chuck or Bray, have heard Danny just walking in the hallway having this talk out loud with me?
Chuck probably would have heard it, but would have paid no mind to it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean...
I was more so just wondering,
at this point.
Yeah, no. It was more so just me, getting an idea of who would have been in the hallway with them and who would have been doing something else.
Oh, no, Chuck knows.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, I will say all of you arrive to the level 1 floor, and Colonel Merrick wasn't joking. Everyone is here. You see all of these fellow lower level scientists like you. You see even some of the more legendary scientists. You see Dr. Agatha Wrights. You see Dr. Clef, who looks just as chipper as always, mind you. As stated, you see Dr. Gears, Dr. Crow, and actually next to Dr. Crow, you actually see Dr. Roth, who is a cat. Kitty. And as for the D class, you see all of the other D class of note there. You see James and Marie, all the others. You even see the locked up, chained together to a fucking chair for transportation 2847 as well is there.
I was about to ask about him.
Yeah, you see
No, I
is
don't.
there.
No, I don't.
Oh, you definitely see him.
I'm hiding.
And he's just looking like directly at the group. He's just staring at all of you. But he hasn't said anything, not that he really can with the muzzle on his face to begin with.
Look, it's not our best look, but it's a look, okay?
I'm fucking comfy in my blankie. Leave me the fuck alone.
You even see Milton there. You see Dagon. You also see the man who spoke to some of you at the very, very first session. The man in the business coat with the tiny
I don't
parent.
know who the fuck that is.
You weren't there, so. But to those of y'all that did meet him, you even see him here. You don't know his name or who he even is, but you do see him here. And it's silent for a moment before one of the like just random scientists just goes, so is there a reason why we're here? I mean, I don't know what the deal is. Before the doors to the outside world then open, and you see a new figure step through the doors, one that none of you have ever seen before. You see he's very casually dressed. He's a tall man, about 6'2", 6'3", and is wearing just very baggy, I don't want to say pajama pants, but very much like the I don't know how to describe it, like the pants you see God, what are they called, or even how to describe them? They're just like the very baggy, like loose pants that like people, like rich people wear in like their big fucking mansions. I don't know how to describe it. Like, if I can find a picture, I'll show you, but it's just very big, loose, like oversized pants. I don't know how to describe it. I'll see if I can find a picture later and I'll show you. But and he's wearing just a long sleeve black shirt with a black God damn it, what's that other piece of clothing called? The fuck, I just had it. God damn it. It's like the No. It goes over your shirt and it's like very very soft. It's like a robe almost, but it's not. And
Cardigan?
Cardigan, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Cardigan. He's wearing a cardigan over it. And he just has just the brightest blonde hair that you've ever seen. It's just a spiky mess on top of his head. And he walks in and looks at the entire crowd for a moment. Let me see if he will actually pop up whenever I do this. Let's see here. Nope. Will this work? Can you see him?
Featured image. The subject's not known.
Why does that not work for me? It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's in images. That's all that matters.
Yeah. It is in images. But he looks at you all before he then claps his hands together and has a big smile on his face as he speaks up, saying, Right. Welcome, everyone. I apologize for this rather sudden meeting, but I figured it was rather pertinent that I get to talk to you all, because I think all of you will get to know me very well in the coming future. Couple big things are coming here. Firstly, the lovely Colonel Jonah Merrick, who has run the facility for so many years and done a fantastic job, is no longer in charge here. He will still be the head of security, but he is no longer running this show. That will be me. Now, I'm sure none of you know who I am. And for the longest time, it should have stayed that way, but things are changing around here. So, allow me to introduce myself. You can all call me 05-1. Now, to anyone who may be listening...
Mic drop.
To anyone who may be listening from a certain group of mine, I am not the 05-1 of which you are familiar with. No, I am his predecessor. He has taken on a different role and asked me to ensure that things run smoothly from here on out. Now, I'm aware that numbers aren't particularly a fond name to go by, but I still will not give you my personal name, after all names are power, so you can call me 05-1 or the Tempest. I don't care either way. Now, as I said, things are changing around here. Firstly, I have been working with a very close friend of mine. A very close friend who's been working on a new security team. And that security team will now be my right-hand group to go and investigate any personal matters I have here. Meaning, if you get out of line, I will send them after you and they will kill you. So, do not step out of line here. But I am a fair man, and I will let you meet this group. Please meet Zeta Psi, the Fist of God. To which you then hear footfall as a group of, let me open there here, 5 people begin to walk in. You see the first you actually recognize. You see Brayden walking through. And you see he actually looks a little bit better than he did before. He has a little bit more color to his face. His face is more full. You can tell he's been eating better. He's been sleeping better. You can see he has newer clothes on. You can tell he's still definitely the recruit of this group. But he very, shyly steps forward and stands in place. And before the next member comes in, a very tall, slender figure with a hat covering the majority of their face and long flowing white hair flowing as they walk. As they are wearing an all-black setup, pretty much a black coat that's covering almost their entire body, even down to their legs. As they walk out and stand beside you all, I will send their art and images. Let's see here. Where is my SCP? Here it is. All right. You see this figure walk out and stand before him. And then you see a much larger man. With each step, you can hear not only the thudding of his footsteps, but the jangling of his armor bouncing on his body. As you see this man then step out beside him.
Request size comparison.
Romy, what are you doing here?
Romy, how'd you get here?
This is a Robbie and you session.
You see another figure come walking in. This one with is a bit smaller, and you see they are very reminiscent of that of a sugar skull. Their mask, as they walk out and stand beside the new man. I'll send their art as well. Before you all see one last recognizable figure, as you see good old Natasha, Reaper herself, step forward beside the group, and I will send her art as well. 05-1 looks at the group standing before him as he says, like I said, meet the Fist of God. From right to left, we have Reaper, Parker, Enma, and Unko, and our newest recruit, Banshee. They are going to be my personal group. They will make sure that order is maintained around here. And as for any other groups that have been doing so before, they will now be taking a back seat around here. They will still be around, and they will still perform orders as I give them. But they will not be who you answer to around here anymore. Another thing that will be changing. With that, you see, he will step around and walk in front of them all, as he then looks around at the entire facility as a whole. And he says, I am rather not fond of keeping too many secrets. As I said, I will not give you my name, but that's because names hold power. But to give you an idea of just what will happen if you decide to keep secrets in my facility. Let's see, who should we use as an example here? Eeny, meeny, miny, and you see he's pointing at facility members and D-class as he's doing this, before he points at just some random site staff member, a scientist, and goes, "You don't think I haven't been keeping up with your search logs and your message logs. I saw you messaging a group of interest. And I do not like that." To which you then immediately see a bolt of lightning zap from his fingers and hit the man as it begins to electrocute him. But it's not a bolt that disappears. It's constant, streaming from his hand as the man is screaming in agony, lighting up the room. You see smoke and steam beginning to boil and roil from his body as he begins to become quiet, the screams going silent. But even then, as he's gone as limp as he can while being electrocuted, going silent, showing that he has expired, the man 05-1 does not stop. He continues to zap and fry the body until it finally drops to the floor as just a blackened husk. And he turns back to the entire group again and says, "You do not want to deal with me. My soldiers here will make sure your death is quick and painless. I will not. I am living energy. And I will find every way to make your life miserable." Right. Dour mood, everybody. I think it's time to get our spirits up. We have a new person in charge, one who's going to make sure that things are ran properly around here. So, now that introductions are done, I'm going to make my way to my office, and I'm going to get started on work. There are a select few of you around here who are very much of an interest of mine, and I will definitely be keeping a close eye on all of you. You know who I'm talking about, you six right up here. And of course, some of you others around here, he's going to say as he looks over at 2847, and he says, and even some others that I have had a very, very close personal interest of for many, many years. And when he says that, you see he then turns and looks over to one corner of the room where you see standing by himself, watching this from a distance, you see Gerald. As this man turns and looks directly at him, before he then turns and looks to the other corner, where you see two other familiar figures. You see Harper and Aki. And he looks at the both of them as well and says, "And you two, we are going to have a very long talk." Right.
Guess on-site romance isn't allowed.
He... just...
Shit.
Do you say that out loud, Danny?
No, I talked in my voice.
Okay, well, it's hard to tell sometimes. All right.
This is very different.
It's hard to tell sometimes. Give me a break.
No, that was out loud.
Okay, he just turns to look at you as you say that. And he goes, you there. And he walks over to you. And he, like I said, he's like 6'3", so he's just looking down at you before he...
What do you mean? He's like an inch or two taller than me.
I thought you were like 5'8". Who am I confusing with that?
Oh,
That's 5'8"?
Danny's relatively tall.
Okay, I thought someone in this group was 5'8". Who am I thinking of?
Oh, maybe
Not
Rebel.
me.
Definitely not you. I know not you, Chuck. You're like fucking... It's like you're the same height as this guy, just about. You're taller, actually.
Alexi's 5'10".
Oh, okay. I'm even thinking of you. Anyway, he
I
walks
know
over and just
Alexi
puts
and Silas are about the same height.
Yeah. Well, he does walk over and he just puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, if I recall correctly, Danny, yes?
Yeah, you know the deal. Annoying voice in my head. My bad. If we're gonna do the torture stick, we can get away. We
do not apologize. I find that intriguing. I am one of the few believers in which you are speaking to. I have actually had let's say a similar experience.
Was yours annoying?
Very.
Yeah, that tracks. We're probably going for something similar here.
Well, I hope that I can work closely with you and figure this out. No one deserves to have to hear their entire life and life of everyone else be narrated.
It is somewhat distracting.
I agree. And I hope I can help you with that.
I'm glad, boss. And whatever you need, I'm your guy.
Oh, I very much believe that. Thank you. He turns to, look as if he's going to walk away.
Such antagonistic vibes.
He turns to, look as if he's walking away, before he then spins around literally on his heel. Like, his fucking foot lifts up, and his other foot lifts up onto its heel, and he spins back around. And he goes, you know what? While I'm here, I think it's best that I just meet all of you.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
As he then steps towards you, Alexi. Actually, no, he'll go over to you, Chuck. I'll get to you.
Glad to be out of the way.
Alexi in the blanket and
Alexi's literally basically naked underneath this blanket. You do not want to talk with him right now.
He walks over to you, Chuck, and says, you there, big fellow. You remind me of someone who just took a bit too much jolt to the head.
Chuck's gonna just stand there. He's not gonna react at all to this man talking to him.
May I ask you of one favor? I hear you are very strong. Can you just give me one good punch, yes? Do not worry about them. I won't let them... He actually turns and looks back at the four soldiers and goes, I'm asking for this, just so you're aware, if he does it, alright, and let's just let him be. I want to see what it feels like. I want to see if what I've heard about this man is true. To which he then looks back at you and Chuck and says, now, may I just one solid punch right here to the chest, if you would. Do you do it, Chuck?
Chuck's gonna raise his hand up and then place it against his chest, and that's all he's gonna do.
He just watches you do this before he just... Pooh. Boring. Oh, well, can always be entertained, I suppose. He then steps...
I do have one Chuck strength punch left.
You can always tell him that.
I'm good.
He will then step in
Gotta
front of...
keep that in the bank a little longer.
Yeah. He'll then step in front of you, Bray, and say, now you are also a very fascinating case. I read a lot about your trial when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just between the two of us, if you ask me, well, he was asking for it, but who am I to say?
I mean, tell me about it.
It is one of the few things in life that I truly despise. And like I said, lies and being unfaithful. I think that is just despicable. Now, like I said, I have a close interest on your group, and I can promise you one thing, that as long as we stay in good faith of each other, you never have to worry about me being unfaithful to all of you. If I say I will do something, I will do it. I hope that we can form a very nice, I would say friendship, but that's not the right word. Companionship isn't the right word either. Think of it more as as being friends with your boss. I still tell you to do things, and you do it, but we can be nice about it.
Okay.
Perfect, that's what I love to hear. And then he'll step in front of you, Silas, and goes, "Oh, what can I say about you? You look like you would be fun to conduct electricity through."
You know, I feel like
Bray
that's
actually
not the
laughs.
first time I've heard that.
That's a fucking threat. That's a fucking threat.
Tell me, is what I hear true? Do you really see a poltergeist apparition following you around?
I could tell her to meet you if you'd like.
Oh, that's a time. There's a time. There's a time and place for everything, friend, and I do not think that this is the time nor place for that, but I will certainly hold you up on that offer. And just to make sure it is a real ghost, yes, it is not something that maybe a little, electroshock therapy can't fix, right?
Oh, she's very real.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, she
And
tried
then-
to kill me.
Oh, it must be a lovely lady. I cannot wait to meet her. And with that, he walks now over to you, Alexei, as he goes... He just stares at you silently for a moment, and, he's had this smile on his face the whole time. The smile actually drops as he looks at you, and he looks a bit more somber as he says, "And you, my dear boy, I know all about your history here. I also know that you know next to nothing about it, and the things that you do know are rather shrouded.
Yeah.
I would like to help you with that. I know everything that happened that night, and why it happened. I was not present there. I was still but a predecessor in training at the time. So I apologize that things played out the way they did. But I had no part in it. I hope you can trust that sincerity."
Can I trust you that you're telling me the truth?
Like I said, one thing that I hate more in this world than anything else is a liar. And I can promise you I am very forthcoming about anything, as long as it is not my name.
I'll hold you to it then.
Good. So I think we're going to get to know each other and see each other a lot. And with that, he then steps towards you, Reva, as he looks down at you. And when I say he looks down at you, I mean that literally and figuratively. You can just feel a presence that he was not giving anyone else. As he looks down at you and goes, "And you there, you have quite the personal relationship with a good friend of mine." I would love to know how you got to meet him. Because I know a lot. But I don't know the story of how you met that friend. And when I get told stories about how you did, well, all I can say is the puzzles don't really fit together.
Reva's like visibly like deaf. And her eyes keep like glancing around for a minute before she tries her best to look up at him. And she goes, um, it's a very long story, one that I don't think will be quick enough to tell here.
Oh, no, by all means. We will have time later. But I do expect to hear this story, because when things don't add up, well, it's almost like I'm being told lies, isn't it? And I cannot stand a liar. With that, he then takes a step back, literally spinning on his heels once more, before he takes several steps to go stand by his group. And he says, further changes will be made as I get more situated in my position here. But I can tell you one last thing. That will be a pretty big change around here. While the Foundation itself fights in the shadows so that the world may live in the light, I believe that the Foundation's runners have no place doing so. As I said, my position, my title, is 05-1, and I sit at a table of 13. Starting very soon, the rest of the 12 members of that table will be outlawed from working in the shadows. And if they choose to do so, I will dispose of them personally. No longer will this place be run in secrecy and deception. That is no way for us to save the world. Now, there's going to be a change that is going to take a minute to come, but I can assure you it will take place. That will be all. You are dismissed. And with that...
Danny gives a jaunty little salute towards the guy.
And...
okay, so 2 quick side questions from Danny to his voice. One, have you been talking to other bitches on the side?
Yeah, in fact, I'm actually going to talk to all of you at some point.
Yeah, I'm talking about previously, though. You let someone know when there have been prior commitments.
Wow.
Listen to me, Danny. Listen here. Until you put a ring on my metaphorical finger, you ain't special.
Listen, we can work on that.
Better start saving up.
But question 2.
50 cents of Milton's money if you want to.
Yeah.
You also
But
have Silas's money.
But question 2. He said that he was
Yeah, you took all of it.
the friggin' 05-1 the predecessor to the person we've been hearing on the tapes? He was 05-1.
Yeah. So let me explain. You actually have not heard 05-1 in the tapes. I will tell you that much. You have heard almost everyone except one. But he did say that he is one's replacement, stating that one has moved on to a position.
He's his successor, not his predecessor.
Yeah. I meant to say successor, not predecessor.
Okay,
he is the replacement.
That was question 2.
Yeah.
I
He is
thought
the
so
replacement.
because earlier you said predecessor.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. But they did.
Like you're being trained in the past?
He did say that the original 05-1 moved into a higher position.
That makes sense. Like I said,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. It was just a quick grammar mistake.
Yeah.
Because my OCD triggered. Thanks. We can resume time now.
Okay. Yeah. With that, the group starts to make their way out. Of course, the 4 original members of the team, they don't give you any mind. They just turn and start walking with them. But Braden, also now known as Banshee, turns to look at you all and just gives a small wave before he turns around and hurries along with his group.
Do you think if you fought the opposite move in rock, paper, scissors that I actually do, that we could beat his precognition?
What?
Maybe.
Danny's trying to make a fucking paradox here.
Yeah.
Well, no. Because he'd probably be reading my actions. I assume it wouldn't work, but I kind of want to try. I want to beat someone who can see the future. Fucking children's game.
Quite possibly.
Okay, good. Keeping that filed for later.
But yeah, so that they have all left, and you see the rest of the people in the room with you, all the varying security personnel, site staff, D class, all just kind of look at each other, begin to hear murmuring and talking between everyone because this was a pretty big deal. And some of them start to slowly filter out. And by the time the majority of people are gone, the only ones still in the room are the group you've seen in the corner, Null and Veilwalker, Gerald, you see Dagon, you see Milton, who else?
Got some Milton in this session.
Motherfucking Milton.
You see the D class that have names are still around, like James and Marie and them, and Ais. 2847 is still here, and he still is looking over at all of you. He hasn't looked away. Yes, Alexi? I cannot understand you.
Huh?
Is my dad here?
Is your dad here? I would say yeah. The red right hand in its entirety was here. But most of them have filtered out except for the 3 being Charlie, Connor, and Brick.
Okay.
Which
Just
in fact,
wanted to know because you didn't mention them at the beginning, and I was like, "Where's my family?"
Yeah. The 3 are over, kind of talking to themselves.
To my family.
What have you done to my father and his brothers?
Yeah, but that is everyone who you still see around. So if any of you want to talk to any of them, now's the time to do it.
Silas is just
again,
like
my
sitting there.
things broke for a second.
Pretty much all the main named characters y'all have met are still in the room.
Okay.
Silas is just looking around, and it's gonna look because I'm sure the body is still there or it's being cleaned up at this point.
Yeah. It's security personnel already started to you see 2 security personnel have put on a gurney to start lifting it away, and then since it's crumbling and falling apart because it's been fucking electrocuted to just a blackened husk, you actually see a janitor with a dustpan and a broom sweeping it up.
Silas just looks over at the body and then just goes, "Well, I was gonna sleep. I guess I'll work on something."
You're just weak. I can conquer the fuck out after this. He's still wrapped up in his blanket. He's gonna start trotting away towards Brick.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, what does this really change for the D class level people? We were already one step away from getting murdered. This is just a slightly more painful form of it.
Actually,
the whole
it could be better
not
for
being
you.
secret. Yeah. Honestly, the whole not being secret about everything might be a plus for us. We might be moving up in the world, guys. Scientist guys,
also a plus that,
you might be having trouble.
It's also a plus that he seems to be okay with you.
Oh, I wouldn't trust that.
I'm not saying that he is, but he's...
I'm going to be nice to him, and hopefully he's going to be nice to me. And if problems arise after that, I won't be able to not say that I tried my best to be a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
shut up, you. I hear what you're laughing at. I know you know what's happening.
I'll catch you guys later.
Reva's just kind of standing there. She's still in her pajamas, which is a pair of like pajama pants and a looser um shirt that's almost like falling off the shoulder a little bit. And she has like her hands on like the edge of her shirt just filling with it. And her eyes are just looking around the room at all the figures that she is familiar with. Like she's a bit unsure what to do. Like she she wants to say something, she's a little freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. She's freaked out.
I mean,
She
for
is
those of us-
avoiding looking at 2847. She is not looking at him.
For those of us who are
Weirdly.
still here, I mean, we could go talk to Gerald. This might have impacts on what we have to deal with on a regular basis.
It's
I see you
true.
put that fucker
Or
on the
you
map.
talk
I
to
don't want-
2847. He's
No,
looking
no,
at us
no,
real
no,
intensely.
no,
like,
no, we're not doing that, Daddy.
Down, boy, down.
Alexi, you left.
No, that was me.
So,
But I'm down to do what anyone else wants. If you guys don't think we need to talk to anyone, we can head out. But like I said, I figure Gerald might have a reevaluation of our situation.
Yeah, actually, that might be a good idea. And she very quickly just starts walking over to Gerald.
That is in the opposite direction of what's his name.
And his head's on a fucking swivel, just slowly like turning and watching you walk in that direction.
I'm not
give him a
looking.
wave.
I'm not looking.
Stone noise.
Chuck,
I'm
you
not
just
looking.
seem like the kind of guy that would just go back to your room and go to bed.
Yeah, Chuck's just gonna go to sleep. Chuck's like,
Chuck was
that's the
asleep
first
standing
time
up
he's
that whole time, actually.
woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning about nothing, and it won't be the last. So Chuck goes right the fuck to sleep.
Yep. All right. So yeah, to the group that makes their way over to Gerald, you see, as you're walking over, he has actually pulled out his pocket watch and clicked it open and was checking the time. And before he closes it and puts it back into his coat pocket, and sees the three of you approaching, and he just takes a deep breath and says, "Well, that was rather dramatic."
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
I
I've seen
thought
worse.
seeing creatures arise from the blood lake was spooky, but watching a man get electrocuted to ash in front of me is solidly the worst experience of my life so far.
Yeah.
I wish that he would not have made such a show out of things. But for the time that I have known him, I suppose it can't be helped. He's always been rather harsh when it comes to his punishments.
Gerald, be honest here. Is this going to affect our testing at all, our group?
He, kind of looks at you for a moment before looking to Bray and Danny, and then down to the floor as he takes another deep breath and just says, Yes, it will. Things that I would rather have kept distant from you all for the time being, for your own safety, that is not seeming to be an option anymore. You will still be a group, and you will still be under my supervision and my care. But you are going to start being introduced to things that I wished to have kept from you. And it will greatly bring your safety to a risk. I wish it would not the case, but that is simply the cards that we've been given, and we will play our hand the best that we can. of course, I will still continue to aid you all and give you the assistance that I am possibly able to do. But things are going to be different from here on. And I personally would rather get a head start on it. I would have liked to have talked to you all, but I see 2 of your companions went off to get some rest. I don't blame them. But
We can make sure
Bro.
to spread the message pretty quickly.
Some asshole in the chat's trying to tell you to drink water.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you mentioned wanting to talk later with all of us. I suppose that can wait till tomorrow morning once we're all actually, hopefully, rested. And again, she is still fiddling with her shirt, mainly just to hide the fact that her hands are trembling a little bit.
He just looks at you for a moment before raising his hand, and he gently grabs a hold of yours and just says, "Relax. As I said, I will not let anything happen to you all. You're under my care and supervision. I have worked here for a very long time. I have enough pull here that your safety will be, for the most part, guaranteed, so long as we don't do anything egregious. For now, as I said, there's a lot that I need to talk to you about, but I cannot do it without everyone here. Especially," he kind of looks over at Alexi's direction and says, "especially that one. It would only be fair that he hears what I have to say."
Reva
of
will
you.
also turn her head to look over at Alexi.
He's just vibing with his dad. He looks so comfy, cozy, cuddle up in his big old comforter. He's just like stood next to his dad.
He'll look back at the 3 of you and just say, I would just recommend trying to get some rest. If you have troubles with that tonight, and would rather be somewhere, I suppose, safer, or talk about what is happening, you can come to my office. No one will bother you there. I can promise you that. Otherwise, if
Sleep over in
you...
Gerald's office, guys?
He's offering.
Lumpy party.
Otherwise, if you would rather sleep in your own bed, I understand as well. Just know that my doors are open. My office is on this first floor. Just simply go through the west hallway, and you'll find my office. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Reva will just nod her head and give his hand a little squeeze, the one that's like holding hers, and just, I think I'll be fine. I'll return to my dorm.
okay. He just nods his head and then looks at you and Bray and Danny. And
How much
just,
time would you say of rest we got before this happened?
about 4.5 hours.
And Danny still feels eepy. So
Eepy little boy.
he's gonna go try and do his best to sleep despite recent sights.
The bestest boy.
Okay. So,
Goodest boy.
I'm assuming you are doing the same, Bray?
Yeah.
Unless before I do walk all the way out, unless you personally think Veil Walker and that their relationship duo has a lot to talk about. Don't you wait for 7?
No!
Do you want to talk? I'll talk. If you
I was
want
thinking
to talk.
about it. I was thinking about it.
They're there. If you want to, now is your time, because these 3 are rather loose. I'm getting a phone call. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Well, Lena's doing that. I'll be back in one.
Hmm.
Where are you going?
All right, water break, everyone. Water break.
I gotta go potty. I'll be back.
Bray.
Oh, gotta love it.
Rebba's watching Bray go. Just goes, Bray, Bray, where are you going? Where are you going?
Ray doesn't say anything. She just walks away.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a really quick.
Half the group left.
Okay, well, one of the ones who said they were thinking about talking to someone, I see has moved over to go talk to someone.
Rebba's debating on following Bray because she knows how dangerous this guy is.
Yeah,
She says-
I mean,
Listen. There's people with him right now, aren't there?
yeah, he has some armed personnel around him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just because I don't trust the fucker, she's also gonna go follow Bray just as a precaution, just to make sure she's safe.
Okay. So you two go over there. I know Danny said he was thinking about going to go talk to one of these two. So, what did Ryan say he was going to go do?
Hello.
Hello.
Huh?
Get a drink.
Okay, he's
Go
going to go.
bathroom. I don't know.
I don't. Ryan said they had to go do something. They weren't very specific.
Okay. In that case, I will go ahead and just let y'all talk to 2847. If he still wants to talk to someone, I will just nudge him in the direction of Harper and Aki.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, never mind. He's back. All right. Well, these two are going to go talk to 2847. So are you wanting to join them?
Oh yeah. I started this trend.
Mm-hmm.
Rebba's only
just
following
walking right
Bray
up-
because she saw Bray going. She's like, I should probably just, as sight signs says, I should probably be with my D class so they don't do anything stupid.
I'm glad
All
Gerald
right.
is just watching us go talk to two.
Oh, he's walked off. He's gone.
Oh, okay.
He went to his room.
I just saw him still in the corner.
Yeah, he went to his room. Before I go with y'all, because we've been with y'all for a minute, Alexi, are you talking to about anything specifically to Brick as you've gone over to him and the family?
Yeah. He when he gets over to Brick, he kind of stands there for like a couple minutes, just silent, just kind of enjoying their presence before he glances up at Brick, still cuddled up in his blanket, and he goes, "So, I'm guessing this is what you're texting me about?"
Yep. This is it.
Yeah.
Didn't even have much time to react to it myself. Oh, at one point, I'm just in my office, getting things ready, talking to the crew, everything like that. And then the next, I'm pulled into a meeting, getting told that my crew's getting the...
Nice car.
Who did that? Thank you. And then the next, I'm pulled into a meeting, getting told that me and my crew are getting the back seat when we've been the fucking go-to men for years. So, I'm a little pissed off about that, but what fucking ever, I guess.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy at all. I was about to say about as I could throw him, but I remembered that I could throw pretty fucking far. I always
Yeah, you
forget
gotta
that.
find you gotta find a better fucking analogy.
I know, I keep trying to say it. It's not my fault that I'm strong. And he's gonna like look at him very pointedly.
He's just gonna stare at you for a moment before he looks over at Connor, because Connor was waving his hand. And he looks over, and Connor, oh, my stream froze for a second. Okay, you see, he starts to speak in ASL, using multiple hand signals and hand language. Before Brett kind of looks at him for a moment, nods his head, and goes, "Yeah, I know, Connor. I know. It was my fault for putting him in the fucking machine. I'm aware. Thank you."
Get called out, idiot.
Look, just... He's not a bad guy, necessarily. Electrocuting a man into dust aside. Look, he's good at what he fucking does, alright? Just when he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. And one chose him for a reason. And I trust the original one. So if one chose this guy, then he's gotta be trustworthy, at least for the most part.
I have a reason that he's here. Well... I don't want to hear the truth from him, if I'm being honest.
I know.
Could care less what he has to say about that night. He wasn't there. Therefore, what he could have heard is probably rumors. So I don't care what he can think of what might have happened.
Well, unfortunately,
and honestly,
kid.
I trust you more than anyone else here. So
Things are gonna be changing around here, kid. Alright, just roll with it the best you can. And when it comes to that guy, just don't piss him off. Alright? I don't have a lot of say when it comes to what he does. Look, you thought I was bad when it came to aggression, he says, like, doing, like, quotation marks with his fingers. He kind of clicks that there and goes, those guys are on a whole other level. There's a reason why he chose them, and really he didn't even choose them. Someone else chose them. Someone who is a hell of a lot more mean than they are. And honestly, more than he is. And if they were chosen by her, well, just really watch yourself around them. Even Natasha, alright? That girl's not all there.
Well, trust me, I already know. But, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Like I said, I don't want to hear it from him. I'll hear what he thinks. But I'd rather hear the truth from you.
Maybe we can talk about that tomorrow. For now, I still got a lot of shit on my plate I gotta get through.
I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah, me too. Go get yourself some sleep, kid. Me and the boys here, we got shit we gotta do.
Alright. And he's gonna reach up and kind of give, like, a very, like a half hug. Because he can't really let go of the blanket or else he's basically nude in front of everyone.
Yeah.
So he, like, does, like, a very half hug to Brick. And then turns and does it to Connor and his other uncle. I keep forgetting his name.
When you hug Charlie, the skinny one, the small skinny one, the sniper, when you hug him, he, like, very, awkwardly just arms around you. Like, he doesn't put his arms, like, on around you. They're spaced to where they're not touching his hands, just pat your back. When you hug Connor, he, like, one big arm around you, the other big arm, like, up and just patting your head. Yeah, and with that, they make their way out to go get the business done that they need to get done.
Yeah, Alexi's gonna... He's gonna eye the group.
You still could move on to one of these two groups if you want. We'll come back to you afterwards.
I was thinking of probably going to, like, Aki and them, since they seem to insist that they were friends.
Okay,
so
we'll come back to you.
he's going to go be the third wheel for a second.
All right, we'll come back to you. For now, we'll hop over to Danny,
the
Bray,
first
and
time.
Reva. As you make your way over to 2847, and when you do, he's kind of tilts his head a little bit. You know, his shaggy orange hair is kind of flopping over to one side as he does so. And I can put on his music.
Oh no, not the music.
No, not the music. Anything but that.
I haven't been able to test if this song is copyright, so we'll find out whenever I try to upload it. All right. Is it playing? Yes, it is. Okay.
It's playing.
Oh, there I go. Huh?
Oh,
It's
maybe I
playing.
can. Where's the?
Oh,
there's
you're
the
in.
I hate it.
volume.
No.
I hate it.
No.
He just kind of looks at you all as you step towards him. And, you know, he is silent for a moment before he says, "Oh, I didn't actually think you'd come over here and talk to me. I was really trying
How
my best to get
restrained
your
is he
attention."
right now?
Completely. He's completely bound. He's in a straitjacket with chains binding him to this thing. With, like, leather straps over that, and the chains are on top.
Man, who do they have hauling you around like that?
Oh, anyone who really feels like doing it at the time. This time it was Tommy.
Fair enough. So why are you trying to get our attention? Not a fan of the display?
No, I didn't really care about any of that. There's only so many things that you can do before you don't really see death as a sight to behold anymore. It's more so just a fact of life. We're born and we die. Whether or not that's through our own volition or peaceful, that's through our own choices that we make. That guy made his choices. I think he quite literally dug his own grave. And as for why I was wanting to talk to you all, it's just because I haven't seen you all in so long. We were friends, remember? We had such a nice talk. I got to know so much about all of you, and you all got to know nothing about me. And I got to have another talk with another friend, but sadly that talk was interrupted.
I'm like, yeah, that whole body switching thing was super weird.
It was. It really was. It's almost... Well, did you ever find out what actually caused that?
No.
I was gonna say,
No.
did we?
No. Unless I really stopped paying attention at some point, I'm 99% sure,
I don't
no.
think we did.
That's strange. You should see a doctor about that.
Oh, we did.
I've seen a doctor twice.
No, well,
She said
not
she
about
didn't
that.
know.
When you say that, Bray, like, jerks forward as quickly as he can, as far as he can, his restraints, like, in your direction, and narrows his eyes and says, No, no, no. You should see a doctor about that. And then he leans back against his restraints.
Looked at Bray. Does Kane have a medical degree?
Reva just pinches the bridge of her nose and just gives a big deep sigh, like, I'm already reading this.
I don't know. I don't know what he has. Other than arms
Arms.
and a face.
He then tilts his head in the opposite direction as his hair flops over in the other way, as he now looks at you, Reva, and says, And hey, Red, we didn't get to finish our talk the other day. I would really like it if we got to do that sometime. I'm being told that there's a chance I'm gonna get transferred here soon.
transferred.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be one hell of an armored plane.
Exactly.
Oh, they don't tell me things that specific. Just told me to very mockingly pack my bags, saying that I was gonna be leaving here soon. Apparently they've got a real special request that I need to do.
They let you out of there to pack your bags?
Unfortunately, all of my bags come in the form of baggage everywhere I go. So it's more metaphorical.
Retweet. I ain't got shit in here except Milton's money.
Reva, at this point, is just staring straight at him. Her arms are crossed over her chest. She's not trying to, like... She doesn't look timid at all compared to the first time that the others had seen her with 2847. She's just dead on looking at him as she goes, "Oh, that's interesting. Perhaps I will find time at some point, but I cannot guarantee you when."
No, I understand. Someone of your position must be really busy.
Looking back and forth between Reva and 2847. Well, I don't know what's going on there. There's some awkward drama, but I just want you to know, realistically, you've been chiller to me than most people. Like, I will miss you, and I wish you the best on whatever task you are doing. And like, if there's something I can help with, I'm willing.
Oh, I guess there is one thing that you can help me with.
I think you'd actually do it.
It's him. What do you fucking expect?
Listen, I didn't think he'd expect me to offer help. Oh, Danny's in it for the win it.
He looks at you and just says, "Come a little closer."
Danny just walks right up to him, like there's like half a foot between their faces.
He looks
Reva's
at
watching
you.
very carefully.
He looks at you for a moment before he just kind of... Closer than that. Come on. I don't bite. I even have my muzzle on, so I couldn't if I wanted to.
Oh, my bad. I thought 6 inches was plenty. As he leans in next to him, like ready to hear a whisper.
He does not whisper. Instead, he leans his head forward and lightly taps his own head against yours.
Okay.
And
you're sitting here in a slow motion headbutt.
And he leaves it there for a moment. I need you to make me a fate roll, please.
Fate. I'm glad I put at least a few points into that.
Oh God. Fate scares me.
That is... Fate isn't going too bad for me so far. I got double explosions.
Double explosions.
So I'm sitting at a minimum of 12. And 12 is what I'll sit at because I got ones on both my explosion rolls. So I just, it's just the die roll. I don't add my fate modifier, do I? Alright, cool. No. So 12.
12. When he does this, you feel almost lightheaded. And a very similar feeling to what had happened when you were on his cell for the first time. and we're having those flashbacks to your past. But you don't have the flashbacks or nothing like that. You just feel that sense of lightheadedness before he moves his head and goes, "That's all I was needing."
Well, if that helped you, I hope things go well for you. I think we might have more common interests than even you want to think.
Oh no, I know we have a couple of common goals. You don't have to convince me of that.
No. Well, it's good chatting with you. I don't know how we would get into contact again before anything big changes, but I'll be
Don't worry.
I'll be
about
around.
that.
As
Don't worry about
he gives him like a respectful little like nod goodbye, and Danny's ready to walk away unless anyone else starts saying something.
Yeah, I will say, as you like say that and start to like turn to walk away, he just says, "Don't worry about that. I'm sure if I need to get a hold of you, I'll be able to do it pretty easily."
Yeah, I'm sure. You. Oh yeah, you think I don't know what that was? I know what you were doing. I can metagame without the metagaming words. Uh-huh.
Great.
Alright, as Danny is walking away with that mental statement.
Either of you have anything to say to him?
Reva's just been staring daggers at him the entire time that went on.
Yeah, Bray's gonna take a step closer. And just a little like not actually that close, but just like a little step to like kind of show that she's gonna say
a few foot gap.
Yeah. You were able to see things about us. Do you know things about this lightning person at all that wasn't said, or do you know them at all?
I've heard stories here or there. When you get tossed around between just about every site there is, you kind of start to put some pieces together. I know little bits about him. He was pretty honest, actually. 05-1, the big honcho of the group. He's the one who okays every decision that gets made in this facility. The other 12, they can have an input, but if he doesn't give it the go, it doesn't matter. And, well, let me just say, his whole decision about working in the shadows so that way the world can live in the light, it's a bunch of lies. The people that run this place are selfish. They don't care about protecting humanity. Why should they? Humanity's a dying species. They only care about themselves and their plans and their agendas, all 13 of them. Well, maybe not all 13 of them. There's a few good ones. But that guy, he's going to make things really interesting. I can say that much.
So has he literally been just like, was the Colonel just like a stand-in for him?
No. Colonel is more like a sock puppet with someone else's hand up his ass just giving orders. Yeah, he ran the place, sure. But he's replaceable. Everyone's replaceable here. He was just in charge until plans need to be put in action. Once the gears start moving, once the waves start splashing, He was just meant to get us to that point. I'd say he was the calm before the storm.
Cool.
You asked me a
Well,
lot of
this was-
questions, so I think
this-
it's only fair I
I-
ask you one.
Okay.
So, the guy, I think you know which guy I'm talking about. You know, that guy. How did it feel when it happened? You feel sad, angry, happy? After all, he got what was coming to him.
I mean, I didn't mean to do it.
You say that. You say that. But we all have.
Just
our
gonna roll our eyes.
subconscious. He's leaning forward a little bit as he's speaking and says, "You say it wasn't on purpose. But that ability is yours, and yours alone, not anyone else's. Maybe you didn't mean to do it, but some part of you did. Otherwise, it wouldn't have happened at all. It's alright to feel...
Maybe not actually.
It's alright to feel a little happy about it. After all, I said he deserved it. I mean, after all, nothing like taking trash out. All I'm saying is, I get it. I would have done the same. I don't fault you.
Well, I don't know how much that means coming from someone in a muzzle, but okay.
I may be in a muzzle, but I still feel love. I know what it's like to get your heart broken. No one deserves to get heartbroken. It's not really one of the few damages that you can really repair in life. It just sits there and it rots. You can mend it, but you can't ever get it to go away. Not completely.
Yeah, I guess.
He'll just stare at you for a moment before he goes, "Okay, that's all I had. You have a good night."
Right before she's gonna say, I hope I don't experience you ever again, and then she's gonna walk away immediately. Reva, come on.
And then there was home. He's not saying anything to you.
Reva just watches Bray walk away, and then she'll look back at him and go, "As I said, I'm sure there will be another point in time for us to speak again, and we can continue that conversation."
I'm looking forward to that, Red.
She just she just sighs and gives a nod of her head and just goes, "Unless there's anything else you want to say, have a good night." And then she just turns on her heel and goes to walk away.
When you say that, he does say one thing as you're walking away. He just is silent for a moment before he goes, "Anything I want to say? I guess I got one thing. Dad says hi." And with that, he just whacks his head against the back of the cart, and the security personnel takes his cart that he's on and begins to wheel him away.
Yeah, she kind of like falters her in her step for a second, looks really confused, and then just shakes her head like, I don't have the energy for this shit, and she's gonna head back to her dorm.
Hmm. All right. And for the last group in here, Alexei. You make your way over to Harper and Aki. You see, they were currently talking between themselves. Aki looks rather anxious, just like he normally does, but more so than before, than the last time you saw him. Harper looks like they don't have a care in the world. In fact, they're leaned against the wall, like 1 foot up, arms crossed. Like, well, one arm crossed against their chest, the other one like arm kind of out. You know what I mean? Like very. I don't know how I can describe it. It's just very, very flamboyant, moving their arm around as they're talking.
Gesticulating.
Yeah.
That
Being very Italian.
Yeah. Let's go with that. But you walk over, and once you do, they kind of look over at you as Harper just nods their head and goes, "Wow, that was a bit of a show, wasn't it?"
Yeah, but did he really have to wake us all up at fucking ass crack and not even dawn?
Look, I don't know this one very well, alright? The other one was actually the exact opposite of this. He never showed his face. I don't even know what the guy looked like. The only reason I know he exists is because he would click on a microphone whenever he was trying to get a word in. This guy, the only thing I ever knew about him was that he liked to put on a show.
Whatever the fuck it was, I don't really... Well, I don't trust what he's trying to say in terms of knowing everything about what happened. But how do you guys feel about it?
I mean, nothing really changes for me. Aki here is the one that's gonna have to get used to that. He's got very, very bad crippling anxiety when it comes to social situations. So for me, I'm gonna be fine, really. But poor Aki here, they pat his shoulder. He kind of like shrugs them off and like just, shoves his hands into his coat pockets as he looks down at the floor. He's turning to look at you, but he won't look up from the floor. So he says, it's not really a good idea what he's doing, getting us to show ourselves like that, be public. That's not... He doesn't know just what damage that's going to do. We've worked the way we do because of how things work for us. Putting us all out here, that makes targets out of us and out of everyone else. Alright, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, no, trust me, I understand. I may not have any secrets, but I know that there's a reason why and he kind of like lowers his voice, like, the reason why the O5 Council is the way that it is.
Yeah. Just, look, I in hopes that we can convince him to change his mind, I can't say too much, neither of us can. But I just know that if that doesn't work and everything gets out in the open, just know that everything that happened that night, it wasn't supposed to go down that way, alright? And a lot of us didn't have a choice. Fuck, I still don't have a choice.
Okay. But I wasn't gonna ever ask either of you about that night, but...
Well...
And Alexei's face... He had been doing, like, his carefree, like, kind of like the grinning at them, despite how tired he looked. At the mention of him being somewhat involved in that night, the smile kind of drops to, I wouldn't say emotionless, but definitely hearing him out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he takes a breath and just says, I'm only telling you this because cards are going to start getting revealed. People are going to have to start showing things that they didn't want to show. And that's... I need you to promise me that you will stick with your group. No matter what happens, no matter what is said between each other, no matter what you find out about anyone. Alright?
I mean, yeah, I had no interest on just ditching them. Half of them can't fucking fight for themselves, so someone's gotta fucking do it.
Good. Keep thinking that way. For a good outcome for a lot of us, alright? And just, when it comes to us council members, just really keep this in mind. Some of us are genuinely looking out for you. Alright? Some of us may say we are. Some of us will flat out tell you we aren't. But us two, we are your friends. Alright, we're looking out for you. We're going to try and keep you all alive and safe. And we're going to do whatever it takes to show that we can get your trust and that we're worth the hassle. There's a couple of other 05 members out there. They're not bad either. You just gotta hear some of them out. Because just keep in mind, not all of us knew what we were getting ourselves into when we got this position. Some of us didn't know what came with it. I didn't know. I was just a thief before this. And now I'm stuck with this shitty fucking position that I don't even want. But once you're 05, you only get out when you're dead.
I understand. Just... I didn't doubt either of you guys, and I may be a hot-headed idiot at times, but I know that I can trust you too. I know that he points at Aki. He's like, I know that we've had some issues in the past. Still not happy about that, by the way. But
yes. Yeah, I was about to say something, but I'm not going to because I can already see the memes happening, and I'm not going to say it.
Bygones will be bygones. I'll look out for you guys as best I can. I know it's not much, considering the fact that I'm not at all in any position higher than, barely even higher than a D class.
Some asshole in the chat.
My last sip of Dr. Pepper.
Can. Oh, the Dr. Pepper.
Thank you, Baka.
But I'll do what I can.
They just nod their heads as he says, all right. You're not going to see us for a little bit, not until we finish talking to one and see if we can get him to change his mind. If we can't, well, you're going to see a lot of us. A lot more of us. A lot. Just be safe out there. And like I said, just keep an open mind. We gotta go.
Yeah.
And
I'm tired anyway.
With that, he just gives you a reassuring nod before he turns and looks back at Harper. And Harper just holds out their hand, you know, like very like unrolling their fist one finger at a time, very like I don't know how to describe it. Just do an open palm. Yeah, like that, yeah. And then Aki takes their hand and then they're gone. With that.
And then Lexi around at the fucking nobodies still somewhat in the room before just kind of cozying up even more in his blanket because he remembered that once again he's only in his boxers and he just kind of shuffles off.
Okay. So, with that, all of you return to your rooms. Some of you are able to get back to sleep much easier than others, but after time has passed, you are all able to eventually drift into sleep to finish out your night. And you receive no further interruptions. You are able to sleep the rest of the night until morning comes.
Yay!
And, Reva, you would see that you have a text from Gerald. He had messaged you at some point throughout the night. And it simply states, if you can get the group to the cafeteria, I think it best that I reveal certain things.
Yeah, you said this is roughly morning time at this point when she has seen the text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she probably would have woken up pretty early. She's been just laying in her bed, just thinking about everything that happened last night. And when she sees the text, she just sighs, kind of flops her face into her pillow, and just goes, "Okay." And she'll stand up, she'll get dressed, and she'll actually, as she's leaving, she'll actually shoot Alexi a quick text and be like, meet at the cafeteria. If you find the others, let them know too. Gerald wants to talk.
Alexi's going like, ah! As his phone like very loudly buzzes next to his head because he did not put it on his desk this time. You're like, before he like finally like gets up, quick smoke, and then heads out to go find the others.
So, I want to go ahead and take us there. To those of you who typically tend to be in the cafeteria in the morning anyway, talking to my man who's always hungry and my chef, would y'all already be there, or are you muted, him?
I just
He's
my
crying.
mic. Yeah. I was trying to unmute it and it wouldn't go. I muted because I didn't. If I made a reaction, I didn't want it to disturb. Yeah, she's in the cafeteria.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and already put you over here. Chuck, my man, I'm assuming you're already here somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Brick.
Yeah, you shouldn't be here. Get the fuck out. Where's Chuck? All right.
Chuck's over here.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Not anymore.
there's two Chucks.
Oh, more Chuck.
We can't have more.
We can barely
One's enough.
handle the one.
No.
All right. Reva, were you heading straight there?
Probably, yeah. She
Okay.
she doesn't know where the other dorms are except for Alexi's, I think. But she
Okay.
already sent Alexi a text, so she has no reason to go there.
Okay. My last three members. Where are the rest of you?
Silas is in his dorm. He's sitting on the floor with a bunch of notes around him because he's been looking at his old notes to try to find the name Gerald mentioned. Because he remembers it, but he doesn't know from where. So he's just looking around
Understandable.
at all these notes.
Danny would be heading to breakfast unless someone stops him on the way.
No, that's actually perfect. I'll send you there since I know you can hear me anyway. You know that I'm trying to get all of you there in the first place. I love Danny being able to hear me.
Shit.
Really makes for easy plot hooks having this guy around. I love it. All right. Well, in that case, I mean, the scientists, like, dorms are labeled, so you would just have to look around until you find Silas's labeled room, Alexi, until you finally do.
The moment he finds Silas's room, Alexi's like, very quick, loud, rapid knocking. He's like, Silas! Silas!
No. Oh god. Silas looks at all of his stuff all over the floor. You know
We're
what?
having breakfast. We're having breakfast. Get out here!
I'll be out in a minute.
And it's not quick enough.
Well, it's gotta be. Says it's just like getting all dressed and everything, and then leaves all the
takes a
notes on the
walk.
floor. He's not being as careful as he usually is now because he's so distressed. But he'll come out, and you can definitely see all the notes on the floor, and there are things pointing to McCain probably, but
Oh yeah. You would see like a couple of things as you look at the papers on the floor. You'd see notes talking about various like mechanical deities. Notes specifically mentioning McCain. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pull up my notes on McCain. You would see actually different papers. None of them, one saying McCain, but seeing others that say broken God, broken Lord, he that breaks men's, just various different papers that have all kinds of different titles and such. And being a site staff who has been here for a while now and has had some experience with varying SCPs, you do see some SCP documents that relate to the Church of the Broken God.
Yeah, the door opens and Silas is just like, okay, are we good to go?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Oh, no, just curious. You know,
What are you
it's
selling?
not every day someone's looking up the broken god and everything.
Chocolate.
Yeah, well, that's a project for Gerald, so.
Oh. The moment you say Gerald, he's immediately uninterested. Yeah, Reva. Speaking of Gerald, Reva said something about meeting in the cafeteria. So,
Okay.
grabbing the people that I know aren't going to automatically be there, being us two, and Reva. But Reva's probably already there.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay. Silas just grabs his coat, just that's hanging off the bed, and he's like, "All right, let's go," and he walks out.
Alexi's gonna follow after. Like the nonchalant walk that they do in anime with the arms behind their back, or the arm behind his head, and he's just
Yeah, yeah.
walking. That's what Alexi's doing behind Silas right now, kind of like glancing around.
Okay. So, all of you make your way one by one into the cafeteria. And you see it's empty. Where before there's always been at least a few people in here in the morning getting breakfast, it is completely empty. You get the feeling that he more than likely had requested that it stay empty so that way he could speak to you all. And after a while, the door does open, and just like always, you hear the familiar sound of his boots tapping as he walks through, the door shutting and closing behind him. As he makes his way to the end of the table and stands there and looks at you all for a moment. And he's silent before he says, before we talk, I just have a couple things that I... Firstly, I just wanted to let you all know that, like I said, I am very proud of the work that you have been doing here. You all have performed excellently at every task that has been given, as well as the tasks that were not given, but that you were forced into, such as the 354 case. That being said, As much as I am not a fan of that young man from last night, I know he makes good on his word. And when he tells you he's going to do something, he's going to do it. It's only a matter of time until things begin to change around here. And I, for one, like to get ahead of change. So I figure we may as well get the first thing out on the table. What was just said in general? What the fuck was just said in general? What the fuck is that?
Where are you standing?
God damn it. Oh, don't know why I did that. He looks at you all before he just kind of takes a breath and goes, here soon, the entire O5 Council is going to be made public. Meaning that everyone here will now be familiar with my name and face. My full title is O5-13. I am the Dust Archivist. The reason...
Jeez.
I already connected the dots. I already knew this. People are gonna be crazy for saying that he was.
The reason I specifically chose you all to work with me is because there are trials and tribulations that lie ahead. And I do not have faith in humanity to be the ones to solve it. I believe that all of you are all greater than humanity. You are steps further than that.
He's just petting our egos right now. That's what he's doing.
And because of
better than
that,
nobody. Die.
and because of that, I believe that these trials can only be completed by people like yourselves. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that you are by any means chosen or destined in fate or something like that. I simply mean that you are given your powers for a reason. Some of you more than others. And when he says that, he's looking at two specific people at this table. He's looking at Danny and Alexi.
My purpose is just to serve the plot. Which I guess does mean I'm chosen now. I'll take that. Good read on Gerald. Good read on Gerald. He is intuitive.
I was literally just tossed into
Quite perceptive of him.
Why are you looking at me? I was just tossed into the clockwork. I don't know what the fuck you're looking at for.
Now, that being said, there are other O5 council members, and they will reveal themselves. They do not have a choice in the matter. If one says he's going to do it, then he will. Some, I will let them choose at their own pace to reveal themselves. Others, I couldn't quite give a damn. In fact, I believe you are well due past an explanation. You've been working quite closely with another O5 member for quite some time now. They are... Let me 1 second, make sure I get their name and title right. On the council, they are the member above me. O5-12. The Graft. They are your doctor, Dagon.
I'm honestly sad that was muted. I wanted all of that.
It wasn't muted. It's
No, that was a perfect silent scream. Then I felt the passion, and I thought there was a voice behind it.
felt
See,
all the
There was
energy.
a voice behind it. It's just crisp. I have crisp on right now, so it gets rid of all my gremlin noise.
What's it called? Yeah, that checks with chart.
And she's the one that caused that whole body swap conundrum as well. For what purpose, that's beyond me. I've tried to
Silas
talk.
like slowly turns to Gerald at that.
I have tried to talk
So
to
we
her
literally
about
could have
it.
just gone to her.
You quite literally could have. In fact, he then looks over at
I made
Reva.
friends because of it. That's all
Huh?
that matters.
He then looks over at Reva and says, "After all, you did have that premonition showing none other than Nurse Dagon, did you not?" Or, actually, no, that was you.
That was
Sorry.
me.
Well, it was her power.
Well, to be fair, I just saw Nurse Dagon holding with the fucking bag, so I didn't think that was
So-
Dagon.
So does Nurse Dagon still want that thing? Can we still work out
No,
brownie
we're
points?
not
for
going-
our
We're
we're not
Yes.
going to go fight the pack of dogs that know how to
Listen,
fucking
We
kill
are
us.
Listen, we fought the pack of evil blood spawn.
My
yeah,
point.
I would rather take the blood spawn over the dogs.
Yeah.
My
I think there's
point.
a lot more dogs than Bloodspawn.
There were.
Yeah, and they don't exist all at the exact same time, unlike the blood guys.
My point in bringing her up is that while I am familiar with some of the anomalous abilities of many on the council, hers is one that I am not necessarily knowledgeable of. The only thing that I know about her power is to never let her touch you. Ever.
The ancient
How-
Italian technique.
How bad would that have been if you had let her touch you because you were told she was your team nurse and you were injured from a mission
She's touched
and decided
all
to
of
get
us,
medical
hasn't she?
treatment?
Hypothetically, she has made contact with everyone here.
Hypothetically, she used the
Chuck's
ancient
just gonna like
Italian technique.
undo the front of his D-class jumpsuit, and there's just a big suture.
He has used the ancient Italian technique on me. So, theoretically, how bad would that have been?
Reva sinking into her chair.
Don't let us touch her.
I'm not, again, completely knowledgeable of her ability. All I know is that of the council, while she is not as dangerous as something, for example, reality warping, or even world-ending for that matter, I do know that she's called the Graft for a reason. All it takes is a single touch of her hand, and she can change your entire biology and physiology however she pleases. She could kill you with a single touch of a finger.
This is
So if
like
you guys went
three
through her
people
computer-
who I've been fucking. I didn't do shit.
But if you would have,
You also don't know about that.
this is not a character.
Why do we keep needing people who with one touch can kill me? First the plague doctor, then then we met Noel, and now we've got Nurse Dagon, and everyone just pokes me and I die.
I mean,
This is really
she-
annoying to dodge.
It's
Didn't we all get our physicals right before we body swapped?
yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
I am still learning more about her every day, but one thing that I didn't know about was that she could apparently set a fucking timer on her ability. That's news to me. Have any of you been physically checked on since that incident?
Yes.
I
Me
didn't
and
go to the
Chuck.
doctor.
Wonderful.
I'm glad I went to my room.
Yeah.
Hey, is Enola around? They can turn this off, right?
Harper is indisposed at the moment. They are particularly
Right now.
they are particularly against one's decision. But as much of a pool as they think they have, if I cannot get through to one, I can guarantee you that 4 cannot either. They're...
4, 1.
Ha! 1 is the Tempest, 4 is the Null, 5 is the Veilwalker, 12 is the Graft, 13 is myself.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I was tracking pretty well. I just couldn't match numbers. I was getting a good read on who was in, though.
There are others in the council, and like I said, it is only a matter of time until they are forced to reveal
Like
themselves.
Milton.
Like Milton.
He's so confused when you say that.
Silas just looks over at Danny. I don't think Milton's...
Alexi's looking at Adam's like, yeah, Milton.
I don't think Milton's...
You're so right, Danny.
Milton?
God.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with this Milton.
Exactly what someone in a secret society would be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't please
Right.
stop crazy.
I
Danny will stop
suppose...
now.
I suppose if you feel so inclined to ask him, by all means. But regardless,
Don't stress him out more than he already is.
there are
He deserves
others in the council
What?
that are friendly. Some that I've known for many years at this point, and that I can trust with my very own life. When they reveal themselves, I will let you know who they are. And I hope that you can trust my judgment. But for now, I have to prepare for the fallout that is going to be coming from this.
I love that game.
Mm-hmm.
Good game.
It is a good
Good
game.
game. It's a good game.
So, I will be busy for a few days while I'm handling this mess that one is about to put us through. Is there anything at all that I can do for you before I'm gone?
Danny shrugs his head saying no, like, he's already like, I might have a delayed time bomb kill switch body swap on me. Or I might freaking meet Lightning Man again. I don't think there's much else that's gonna happen that like can be controlled. So he's just chilling. Like he's starting to like just exist in stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Welcome to Silas's life.
I do actually have a request from you. Or for you.
Yes.
I know you really don't like them. But I trust Harper. I trust Aki. I'm just saying.
I'm aware.
Could you try and keep an eye on them?
Surveillance and record keeping is my specialty.
They're some of the few people that I do trust here now. And I would hate it if something happened to them without me knowing. And you have my phone number now. So.
I will do as you ask, but I wouldn't worry about either of them. Aki is the king of getting out of any situation that he pleases, and Harper quite literally has no cares in the world, because they can just quite literally nullify it. But I will keep an eye on them for you. Now, if no one else has anything for me, like I said, I have a lot that I must take care of. Just take care of yourselves while I'm gone. And as he starts walking away, you hear him just like kind of shake his head. He goes, Milton, who in the bloody hell's Milton? as he
The 05 Council, that's what Milton
Now
is.
look what you've done.
A conspiracy theory.
Not a theory. It's
Okay.
the truth.
It's
I will-
a game theory.
I will let you all know. This is the last thing that I'm going to let you all do before we end chapter 2. Anything that you want to do now, we're in the I'm giving you all each a few minutes to do it. So this is a chance for big last minute reveals.
Danny is hiding nothing.
Silas is looking at the group and is looking to Alexei for what Alexei has seen. And just kind of sits there and is like, since secrets aren't gonna be so okay going forward, I figure it'd be best if I share something. Alexei
is nodding
got
like
a
this.
bit of a peek into it, as it's something that Gerald is helping me with. I guess it's better if I just show you. So he's going to turn around on his seat and he's gonna lift up the back of like his hair, and you'll see the pristine shiny metal that is in line with his skin on the back of his neck.
Danny already said one stupid thing, so I'm not gonna do another one this rapid
Okay.
fire.
That's just fucking grody. What the hell happened?
So, during our physical with Dagon, before our whole party swap thing, I was made aware of a protruding piece of metal forming on my neck. And after our mission, Rose told me that asking her to do what she did to the final creature there would have a cost to it, and I'm pretty sure it was this, and it seems that Gerald thinks it's related to McCain.
Oh, okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I clear the air somewhat for what I do know on that, just because, can't really have secrets, and it would really suck if you have to deal with something later on. But Gerald is helping me with it, so hopefully he can figure something out with that. I don't know the extent of where this will go.
We are a group now, so I would say that if you do need any help,
God damn it! I didn't mean to click on that. Fuck.
huh?
That's my
What
bad.
is she
Ignore
doing
that.
over there?
Ignore that. Shut
Hey,
the fuck
how
up.
are
You didn't
you?
say anything. Stop it. No, I didn't mean to do that. Stop. Look the other way.
Hey,
Fuck.
did you do anything crazy to me?
Click on that. God damn it.
Just know that since we're a group now, if you ever need any help, I'm more than willing. I don't know how well into that problem I can help you with, but I am a whiz with engineering and computers. So,
Well, from research I've gathered, thus far, you may help if I become an issue later on.
Okay.
So, you can be my contingency.
Can do, boss. I don't think I have any secrets.
By the way, I just want to say
that
the
you
reason
guys
why
don't already know.
they're there now. I didn't fucking mean to reveal it that way. The door opened and people were starting to like come in and eat, and those two came in to go get some breakfast. That's the reason why they're fucking there. There's other people besides them. I just I accidentally shift clicked and that fucking it zooms you in on them.
I don't think I have any secrets.
Silas
that
is
I know
now
of?
just looking around the group as as people start to talk.
Yeah, I've had a very limited amount of the time to accrue secrets, and usually if I hear a secret that I shouldn't, I blurt it out in probably inopportune time. So I think
Also
I'm clear
very
right
open
now.
about the voice upstairs. So
Yeah.
So you don't really have many secrets. I don't have many secrets. I don't need to keep them. Y'all already know the problem with my dad. So dad's. I guess that's more accurate. And he's just gonna like kind of lean back and like pull out his phone and just start scrolling on it. He's listening. He's just now scrolling on his phone.
Reva, the entire time that Gerald was speaking, she has been very still and very quiet. She's currently like looking down at the table. Her hands are like resting on it, but they're like fists, and her nails are just kind of lightly digging into her palms. I suppose if we are to share secrets, there is one thing I think you all should know. Did any of you see what happened during the fight at 354?
I mean, I was in the maws of a fucking weird goddamn thing, so I
trying to
didn't really
remember
see
the
much of
position.
anything.
I mean, do you mean getting stabbed? That's about what I
Not-
remember from your
Not
end.
my body, Danny.
No, yeah,
me.
that was me getting stabbed.
No,
Not
but it was
Reva.
her.
But, imagine my body in that instance. Did you see anything going on with my body?
Huh? Not that I could.
Okay.
I could go look back at it in an hour or so, but
What does that mean?
don't worry about it.
Yeah, what are you going on about?
The voice.
Reva
Oh.
just sighs and kind of bows her head. She's not really looking at anybody, and as she says, being clairvoyant is not my only ability.
Oh, that part.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I have telekinesis.
What about telekinesis?
Two telekinetics.
Wow.
She, as you guys say this, like her face is, oh God, how do I describe it? It's not necessarily blank. It's actually pretty serious, like more than any of you have probably ever seen her. As she goes, there is a reason why you've never seen it. Alexi, I'm sure you're aware of when I said to be careful about my clairvoyance while in my body.
Yeah. So it was like stress induced or something. Emotion induced, not stress.
I have many abilities. And she's struggling to find the words for this. It's not just headaches and nosebleeds that you have to worry about. If I use my powers too much, I'll disappear.
Everyone have such weird fucking anomalous abilities. I'm just strong. Chuck's just strong. What the fuck? Well, Chuck's not just strong. Chuck's kind of
Chuck's a lot more than just strong.
Chuck's kind of
Chuck's
boss.
immortal. But what?
What? Oh?
What do you?
All of y'all are just got issues.
Silas is just like squinting for a second. It's just, what do you mean disappear? Like disappear from here? Like you go somewhere else, or you're just gone?
We're good.
Gone.
Yeah.
Is it sort of like the events that Gerald was talking about with in relation to the Plague Doctor's void theory?
Something like that.
You're just your powers are strong enough that they loosen your overall tether to reality if you overexpose yourself to them.
You listened remarkably well.
He's got notes.
That wasn't actually notes. That was off the top of my head. I
Yeah.
pay attention to what's. It's the end of the world. Why would I not be paying attention?
That's hard for me to do, man.
Silas
I've
is
got
just impressed.
10,000 other thoughts in my head.
Oh, you think 10,000?
Yeah,
Oh, boo! You got a god in your head. Shut up. You're the bestest boy, but shut up.
Okay. Reva seems really like
So
down
what's
about
our?
this. We could focus on her again.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
silly
what-
over here.
she,
Is there like
yeah,
a
she-
time frame or a limit?
It's hard to say. There's no time limit necessarily. It's just a matter of if certain abilities are used too much, with too much strength, I just will simply cease to exist. My clairvoyance, for the most part, is fine, as long as I don't try to look too far ahead into the future. My other abilities, not so much. Telekinesis is one that I worry about the most. Which is why you have not seen it up until now, and to be frank, I would like to avoid using that as much as I can. Because she as she looks up at the group, she has a bit of a smile, but it's not a happy smile. It's actually quite sad. As she goes, I'm not exactly ready to disappear. I like to be here a little longer.
Yeah. Not
We'll
not
see
to
what
be a
we can
dick
do
or
about that.
anything, but I'm pretty sure most people would like to stick around for as long as they can. I mean, just don't use your powers when you don't have to. Sorry
Yeah.
that I used them when I did, but I believe that it
It's-
was pretty pertinent that we tried.
It's okay, Alexi. Gerald was there to help you, and
Well, not the first time, but
Gerald helped you like he helped me.
it would have been funny if I just popped like a fucking balloon out of existence.
Okay. Well, we're quite the group, aren't we?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Don't lump me in. I'm pretty fucking normal compared to y'all.
Hmm.
I
Too
think
late.
I'm the only one who's not anomalous to begin with. Or was anomalous to begin with.
2 pretty strong people. One
I was
person has
tossed
a
into
god
a
in their
fucking
head.
SCP.
Another person can make things float, and then
2 people.
we
can
have
make things
one
float.
who can disappear if they overextend themselves.
2 people can make things float.
I know.
And you have
but
that crazy
it's-
bitch.
No,
And you got-
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Still figuring
I'm
that
just
one
strong.
out,
I just punch things hard.
All
We're
right.
certainly a fucking group.
but we'll just.
Oh, so now you're in the
Yeah.
group?
Well, yeah, when I say it, that's what
With-
Sorry, the group is talking.
With that,
the group is talking.
with that, the 13th member of the Foundation of the O5 Council revealed. More surprises soon to come their way. And each of you talking more about some of your personal details. You have quite a lot more in the future ahead of you. And the surprises are not over. But for tonight, they are. Because that is where we will go ahead and end tonight's session. And with that, we will conclude Chapter 2. And next session will be the
Another
beginning of Chapter 3. With that, all of you, go ahead and do your Chapter 3 level up.
Yes.
Yeah, physical,
Low-key.
mental, and then 3 skills.
I'm gonna do mine tomorrow.
Go for it. That's fine, because I actually need to end stream and go too, so I will not be sticking around. So, a bit of a long session, but I just wanted to be able to get everything done to end Chapter 2 today, and thank you for sticking around to do it. And I am very much looking forward to Chapter 3. Chapter 3, I think, is going to be the start of something very, very fun. Oh, okay. Thank you for the V1 Lena to conclude stream for the night.
Damn it, I need to pull up the goddamn book again.
Okay, and there they go. Launch her into the fucking sky. So to everyone who stuck around in chat for this long, thank you. Bit of a long stream, but like I said, there's a lot I wanted to get done. And to my players, thank you again for sticking through such a long session. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed Chapter 2. And I'm looking forward to Chapter 3. There is already so much planned for Chapter 3. I'm looking forward to telling this story with all of you, and moving into the next part of this very, very long story I have written for you.
HTH.
But that is where we will go ahead and end stream tonight. So thank you all for being here with me, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.